Well, hello everybody! It is now time for Touhou World Cup 2024 PCB Lunatic Survival. You already know what's coming up next. I am joined today in the red with Mino and Trace. Hello both of you, how are we doing in this lovely day? And we're not ready anymore.
Good afternoon / good evening.
Exactly, hello time goes. So yeah, PCB Lunatic Survival. It's gonna be quite a match, really. We've had a lot of very cool runs, previous TWCs regarding PCB Survival. That's actually where Mino in VC right now got an LNN in TWC, actually.
The legend.
The legend, right? That's also where he got an Phantasm? I forgot. Did you get the LNN and then you just moved on to Phantasm and proceeded to get Phantasm no bomb?
That was 4 years ago. We're in 2024. And
You're right.
It's really cool how this category just has a lot of intricacies to it, though, so it's very interesting stuff to talk about throughout the match.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be seeing lots of very cool late gamers. Hopefully, PCB is a surprisingly consistent game as far as early game goes, so we can definitely expect lots of late game entries in good pace.
Yeah, but again, the fact that it still has those intricacies after all that is what makes it so cool.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna be seeing probably some power shenanigans, I hope.
That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah. So, you know
how
what?
far they're willing to go with it is the question.
Yeah, true. So without wasting too much time for once, how about we actually take a closer look at what the category has to offer with the transition. Any moment now. There we go. Transition! So yeah.
Will it?
So Touhou World Cup 2024 is an annual international tournament featuring the Touhou Project shoot-em-ups. I could read that in my sleep, I swear to God. Each match features 2 or 3 contestants competing in a survival or scoring category, unlimited or extra difficulty. For more details about the tournament, please visit the official website, touhouworldcup.com, and chat finish the sentence for me. Shoutouts to Maribel for that. So, Touhou 7 Lunatic No Bomb Cherry Blossom emoji. The players have 80 minutes to perform their best run. For every hit, the player's Touhou World Cup score is halved. Bombs and manual border breaks are not allowed. Any run more than 5 hits does not count. At the end of all of this, the person with the highest Touhou World Cup score wins. So, here are going to be the shot types for today's match. And as you can already see, and Marissa B are pretty high.
Yeah, this is one of the most interesting things about the match this year is we've really changed up the rubrics. You mentioned Marissa B still gets the most amount of points at 14. Sakia A is right behind them. You also notice one of the biggest jumps from last year's Marissa A. Actually, was one of the highest scoring shots in previous years, but there's a reason why she's jumped all the way down to only the 3rd most scoring shot in the game. So you mentioned the power cancels earlier, is that over the past year, there's been an increasing consensus that a lot of power cancel strats can really get very consistent and really optimized. So that's really helped out a shot like Marissa A, who normally struggles at a really difficult section of the game that would normally really hurt her.
we should probably preface. So Perfect Cherry Blossom is defined, at least in LNN, it is defined by one specific section, which you are probably all aware of, but in Stage 6, there is this really crazy spam section, and it is very inconsistent. So being able to manage that with your shot types, whether it be using Sakia B, who can handle both sides of the screen at once, or Marissa A using a power cancel, is very vital in success, which is why Sakia B has 8 points, just because she's so good at that spam section, whereas other shot types struggle.
Yeah, they simply just don't have good tools for dealing with that kind of section. That's why it's so much more difficult to actually get a no-miss run, or even just a low-miss run, is because they're much more likely to be killed on that section.
Pretty much. And Rainbow B overall just does so much damage throughout the game that, you know.
I want to imagine Rainbow B is that low simply just because of the smaller hitbox and really reliable shot power.
Yeah.
You can make
it could be a combination of things in this case.
Which one? I mean, personally, I still think Sakia B is more superior, but my feelings aside, that is the rubric we are working with.
Also just pick Rainbow A and have a decent time on spam at the cost of like suffering on everything else the game has to offer.
In exchange for Marissa A making those big jumps, Rainbow A and Sake A's point totals are actually much closer to the highest point totals that we see in this case. Even though like the actual relative order doesn't change much outside of that. Still, it's something to keep in mind.
So looking at like the leeways you have, so it doesn't seem you have any real leeway as a shot this time.
Yeah, just like
the
in
one
previous
miss
years
doesn't
too,
beat any LNN.
there's no shot that gets like a one miss advantage over any other shot. They're all relatively close together, and for the most part, it's just gonna be like a shot difference is gonna be the tiebreaker for if somebody gets the same amount of shots or as misses as somebody else, rather.
Pretty much. So now I'm gonna do sim the shot types. How about we just take a closer look at who's going to be playing today?
Alright, so
Alrighty.
we have 3 players from Team Star. We have Yukklsen. From Team Luna, we have kpkp. And from Team Sunny, we have Maksim. Now, all 3 of these players have all 6 shot types, L and End, in this game, so this is going to be quite an advanced match.
Yeah.
Everybody has so much experience with this game, and in particular with a lot of the replays I've seen, you get to see a lot of power cancel strats and like the replays they've made to record their achievements. So you can expect to see definitely some good attempts at something like that in a match like this.
And given how consistent PCB can get, especially at a high level like this, it is highly likely we'll get to see an L and an N.
Imagine
Not
if this would be
saying
the
it will
second match where we
happen.
get 2 players doing it at the same time.
What if we get like double? Yeah, you know what? Sure, you know, I want to be optimistic. We'll get 2 LNNs this match. There we go, I said
What
it.
I will
think it's a
say
possibility for this one.
is that I think there was a qualifier for this, right? And all of the players got a Marissa B LNN to qualify, but that was, correct me if I'm wrong, but the qualifier for this was a timeline. It wasn't like a live match.
Yeah, it was
So
like a timeline.
Doing
yeah.
a timeline, like doing an LNN with like a week or whatever to work with is a lot different than doing it in a live format, so I'm curious if they're all still gonna go for Marissa B or if there's gonna be some variety. Of course, we'll find out in 2.5 minutes, so...
Already? Damn, you're right, actually. 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
The time pressure of a live match is really going to be the difference maker for the strategy.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping to see variety, but given the fact that all of these players have kind of mastered the survival aspect in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just 3 Marissa Bs.
Yeah, but again, with the worst shots still scoring relatively close to each other, you could see more comfort picks, for lack of a better term.
That is true.
I
There is
guess.
a case to be made that doing a safer shot LNN could be viable.
I mean,
And
yeah, I
again,
mean,
it ties
remember,
back to
again,
no shot
there
having
is
a one miss
no,
advantage
like,
over another.
yeah, that's the thing. Because no shot have actually a 1 miss, like, advantage, it would actually... There's no definitive answer to this. Unless you're confident in that the fact you can LNN of a bad shot. Picking a better shot might actually work there, because the only way to beat your run would be another LNN, right? So a thing we haven't mentioned yet, by the way, also is like, getting hit during a border also counts as a miss. We've said that, you know, manual border break counts as a bomb, but getting hit at all, like even during a border break, would count that as a miss. Putting that
Is the
out
idea
there.
that bombs and manual border breaks would be more of a penalty than just getting hit by a bullet during a border? Is that correct?
I don't remember. I just remember that yeah, getting hit, the goal is just don't get hit. And just don't get hit.
Yes.
If you get hit during a border, you got hit. Period. So yeah. Less than a minute almost on the clock.
We get to see a view of the players warming up before the match starts at some
I
point.
mean, definitely. Or there's gonna be some unconventional game being played instead.
Let's see what they
Like, what
surprise
kind of
us
game
this
did we
time.
have in TWC Hall? In all of its existence, we've had Celeste, I remember we've had that. We've had Mario Kart, I remember that. We've had the Sunny Milk Cake. What else did we have in TWC that had no... We had Lennon. What else did we have? We had Bed Wars, you're right, we had Bed Wars. Like, what else did we have in TWC that was not supposed to be there?
Do you remember what that one was from a few weeks ago? I don't remember the name, though. It was during this year.
I forgot.
Anyway, it looks like we are fast approaching the start time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've had Gutfield, you're right. We've had
gonna
Oh, yeah,
Gutfield.
that was the one, yeah.
Player screens.
Damn it. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition.
Here we go.
And here we are! Using white mode practice tool, what is wrong with you? Sorry. Anyway.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Nice hits. What are you doing, KB?
Okay, Marissa.
and we are underway.
Wait, I see a Sakuya. I saw a Sakuya.
So there is a Marissa, let's go.
Yeah, no, one of them was always going to do Marissa B. There was no doubt about that.
Okay, so we have a
Odds are
Rainbow.
here.
Okay, so we have a Rainbow B, and we
Interesting.
have a Sakuya B. Okay.
Okay, so we are getting some variety here.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're going to see all three of the different Stage 4 Prism River openings, which is really cool.
I like the timer that says timing
Definitely different approaches
Hakigyokodo
too,
now.
with like safety picks versus going for the hardest shot right away too. Stage 1, you can say it's pretty simple. A lot of it's just trying to collect as much power as you can to start out.
Could
We have
probably
a heart
mention
rate monitor. I just
the
realized.
system with the borders. It's not as relevant in survival because the players really aren't going to be making use of them. But the number on the
sort
bottom
of, but
left,
we'll get to
the cherry plus. When it gets to 50,000, you get this border, which gives you a free hit, which does still count as a miss. However, when that border ends, you get a few frames of invincibility, which we might see the players abuse here and there. But there are
Border
relevant
frame of
And we'll keep an
patterns.
eye out for those attacks once they
Yeah.
come.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Figured it's good to just bring up the borders in case this
Yeah.
is
Yeah, that's
someone's
just-
first
just-
time seeing footage of this game.
It's just like a unique programming thing that happens with this mechanic that players have really started to take use of. When it really started. They've been doing it for a while, but yeah.
Yeah, but now it's more consistent though. So we are currently at the first boss, Lady White Rock. I mean, nothing really is gonna happen on the PCB Stage 1 is kind of just there.
Yeah, PCB is a pretty nice game. The early game is really chill. Pun.
I know.
It's a
Where
lot
have I
of
heard that
focus
before?
I gotta
is going to
say,
be
Mino, that's
on
kind of
the-
a hot take though.
Well, I'll be toxic and assert that I think that the early game is relatively doable.
No, that was me making a temperature.
Especially for a
Oh, you were
competition
doing a
setting.
counter pun. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Gastari.
I was trying not to bring attention to it. But yeah. Going back to the consistency point though. Oh, yeah, actually, something we speak of here. You'll notice Maksim actually letting some power items drop. This is getting back to the power cancel strat we were referring to.
I see.
And this is part of the route that they're doing, is they actually have to avoid getting full power for the entire game. So they actually root out which power items they gotta drop and
Oh, they're
when,
going
when they
for
kill
it.
enemies.
Okay.
Yeah, like the consequence of doing the power cancel strat is like, well, A, you're gonna lose damage in the entire game because you're not gonna be full power. It's not gonna be a lot because you're gonna be staying right below the max level, but you're still missing out on the whole entire power level.
The Reimu B player is also not picking up all of the power
Oh, really?
items. Neither is the Saki. Wait, you don't need
They're
to do
all
this,
doing
Saki.
the thing!
No
during
way.
during bosses too, it's easier to do this because they all drop from one spot. So they figure they might as well, especially this early
Wait.
on too.
Also,
Oh,
by the
no.
way, there is a mouse cursor right above Letty's head in the UI. Just want to mention that real quick.
I would have never noticed that if you hadn't pointed it out.
Exactly.
I know. That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah, we got stage 2. We have a cute little gimmick where fairies are spawning from the background. So those little white circles that you see floating around, when they turn yellow, that means a fairy's about to spawn. And then, yeah, it's just a cool little gimmick from this stage.
Well, there's also
Doesn't
times
really-
where like those bubbles split when they turn yellow.
Yep.
But obviously the players will know the timings for when all the enemies spawn anyway.
Yeah. I gotta say, it feels very funny to see the player avoid power. Like, you're so used to just
power
collect
cancel
everything.
strat really worth it as Sakyami though?
Any
don't
advantage you can
know.
get, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. I like how the
Well,
timer...
yeah,
I
it
did
becomes
say
completely
this
free with
was
Sakyami.
this was gonna be a pretty advanced match, but yeah, we're seeing it. They're just going
Yeah.
with all the optimization that they can.
I kind of love how the timer on Maksim's stream just says time in Hakigyokodo now. I guess in the word of Touhou is currently 22:04. Dropping the bomb though, that's unacceptable. Gotta say.
Trying
I mean,
to pick
that
up
just
just
goes
that
to
bomb piece,
show,
really like
like,
dodging through a hail of bullets anyway.
Yeah, you just
Perfect
pick a
Cherry
bomb piece.
Blossom is like 100% defined by its spam section. Like, yes, you'll have like certain spell cards like Hell's God Sword that are defining, but most of what defines Perfect Cherry Blossom Elenin is just the spam. It really just is that iconic and
Chat's
defining.
gone.
Yeah, even the shots that get a lot more from power cancels, and ones really like, they really incentivize using something like this.
Are they
even
gonna do the
after all,
funny
because
strat at the
they're
end?
doing it specifically because of the spam, so it
Why are you
maintains
not
its
grazing
importance
that?
even,
I mean, I
even
guess
after
the
you make the
fairies.
game easier for yourself with the well-optimized strats.
Yeah.
It's really
So-
interesting to see how the survival in this game has developed, because you didn't see stuff like this that much back in the day.
No, back in the days, people just tanked.
They just brute forced it.
They
yeah.
just brute force spam like a champ. That's what people did at the time.
Okay, so
Okay,
we
so
have our
Chen.
second boss. Second boss, Chen.
Letty, are you implying Letty's irrelevant? Damn. I mean, nobody died so far, so you know, I
she's
guess
most
that's
certainly
true.
not irrelevant in scoring, but that's another day. That's another day.
True.
You could make a better argument. This is where you might find your first trouble spot at certain shots.
I mean, I would argue, okay, Chen might be where we see the first death, so...
There's okay. The final spell on Shin is kind of a notorious spell, but I feel like at a certain point you could just get so desensitized to it that it really doesn't compare to like some of the crazier patterns you'd see in Touhou. I just don't think it's that rough.
course
and-
not.
Even
In the
this game,
PCB
it's
early
definitely
game,
not on like the
that's...
same tier as the really hardest
Like
stuff.
I would
but
even make the case that Lily White is more threatening.
yeah,
You
it
know
stands
what,
out
I
more
would say
because of how early
Lily's
in the game
first
something
spell
like this
can get
comes up.
awkward,
That's the
alright?
main thing.
Wait, Lily White? I mean, I guess.
The fact that this is the stage 2 boss and you're seeing something jump up like this is notable. That's the main part. I mean, they're also canceling the attack at the bottom left just to get the power items out of the way too.
Wait, let's see, is anyone gonna dodge that? Probably
Yeah, you
not.
can definitely see
I mean,
with
look,
Marissa in
would
particular,
you
but
rather fight this or would you rather fight Lunatic September?
Honestly, I would Lunatic
say this,
September because
yeah.
I'd be playing low K at least.
you can see though with
Wait,
certain shots,
what do
like
you
the
mean
colors
Lily
of their
spell?
own bullets actually
I just
make
said Lily
Chen's
White, I
bullets
didn't-
blend together.
Because
say
I said
Lily
Lily
spell?
White, I said Lily instead of Letty. That's why, and Chad is having a field day with that.
Alright, time for a really cool stage.
And for motion blur, woo! But yeah, I don't even know if that's
this
motion blur or not.
stage
okay.
portion is pretty scary when you don't know what you're doing. However, it's all just streaming and making sure to manage the enemy kills. The opener is just kind of like a breather, and the mid-bosses aren't really that notable, but if you don't keep up with your routing and you don't keep up with managing the fairies, this stage can actually get out of control pretty quickly. but
Actually, even
Yeah,
they
it's
actually have
pretty
to
atypical
actively
design.
avoid the power here, remember?
it's an aggressive stage, honestly.
Yeah, I've always described it as being very cave-like, and that you have like a whole bunch of enemies with their own set patterns just bum rushing you all at once.
You need to have good enemy management, especially again when you gotta manage your power collection. Even more.
Yeah. Something else worth specifying is they're not even like just letting themselves get close to full power, just staying that way the whole time. They're giving themselves a little bit of leeway in case they accidentally do pick up a power item.
I mean, yeah, like
Because there's
what
a
would
whole
you
lot of
ever?
game left to get to stage 6 spam.
Like, imagine getting to 127 in stage 1 and expect to not pick a single power item until stage 6.
Absolutely not. You do not want to bank on that.
Oh god. At this point, I'm trying to. I'm debating with myself what the first death of the match is gonna be. I think maybe somewhere on.
I'm
This
gonna
almost sounds
say
like you're trying to reverse jinx it somehow.
I'm gonna say, okay, it's either gonna be Alice Final or Lily White.
I'm saying Alice. Imagine dodging in a swamp. Dude, these strats
No,
from Team Star are
it's that.
sick.
Okay,
I spoke
it's
too
that.
soon.
Why was that of all things?
Okay.
Well, here
That's
comes
where the
we
real
have the
jinxing
first
comes
bit
in.
now. Where's the second one gonna be? But yeah.
Don't push your luck, Gastari.
It's fine. Alright, so. It is time for Alice.
I guess I should give Alice a bit more credit. I did say that the first 3 stages are pretty chill, but it's not like they're free. There's little RNG patterns here and there that can be a little bit tricky. It's not like
She's
You
a
can just
definite jump up
do
from the
it.
stuff that came before. This first round in particular is also particularly nasty.
Oh yeah,
if you don't
like
know how to handle it.
Yeah, Orleans can definitely be annoying as hell, yeah.
Yeah, There's like 3 randomly rotated static patterns, but like the ways they can rotate and overlap can change with each run, so you just kind of gotta be familiar with how they work.
I don't like this spell, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's definitely like a higher skill floor to be able to perform better at an attack like that, compared to some other stuff.
I guess I feel like Alice is a really fair boss. It's not like Kagero or maybe even Ichiran.
Yeah.
It's very...
Yeah, the standards for what constitutes a hard stage 3 boss have really changed in the years since PCB released.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I think that Alice can be really difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but at a certain point, it's very...
Okay, we'll get to see the best non-spell of Touhou.
Oh yeah, the second non-spell is, well, we already passed it, but it's pretty funny. It just dies instantly.
Yeah,
doesn't
because
even really have a health.
I believe it's because it has no health, so whenever the invincibility wears off, it just ends right there.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the demo version of the game didn't have that issue, so this must be some really crazy accident or oversight.
Pretty much,
How do you mess that up? The demo was better than the full game in that aspect. Alright, so no, the Alice's final 2 spells, I could see people actually bumping into a bullet on there, like definitely.
Penultimate spell is just memorization, but the final spell is a notable spell, which we should...
final, definitely. I guess
something
something bad will happen
from what I understand, where like the circles themselves are
Misdirect
static,
on the
but
final,
where the bullets themselves are on the
So,
circles
Mino, do you
can
want to
change,
explain why
but
do
it
we
still is
misdirect
mostly the
that?
same all the time anyway, so you can get used to it
doing
regardless.
some misdirection strats here, which is valid.
Maybe explain why you do that.
This
Yeah,
spell
you do it
is,
for at least the first wave when you have a clear chance to do so.
This is an attack where you don't want to get bullied. You just have to push back, and you can see the players making sure that they're not like bottom hugging, because you have to be aggressive in this spell. You have to push up. You cannot let it take control.
Nice.
You have to make sure you can
Alright,
take
2
any
LN entries
options you
into
can't
stage 4,
actually
come
slip
on.
through before it closes you off completely.
Yeah. And we might be getting, double LN entry in stage 4. Nice.
There we go.
So now we already know nobody ever dies to stage 4, so we can just press control. Is what I would say if I were watching a replay.
Imagine
See, this is what I
fast-forwarding our
mean,
voices
because like,
too.
and like Kagero, you'll just get thrown a wall and just like, good luck with that. But even on like Alice's final spell, you can fight back a lot better, and it's a lot more fair. The stage
Everything
4
isn't
is
nearly
very
as fast in
long.
these early games compared to what we see later on in the series.
Yeah, stage 4 is just memo.
Yeah, it's all just
lengthy memo,
memorization.
pretty
The
much.
only real threatening part is Lily White herself. I used to think that
to some
Lily
extent,
White
though, you
wasn't...
gotta know what you're doing at stage 4. It's a lot of enemy management.
No, like,
I mean, yeah, but at
obviously,
that
like,
level, it's kind of just
rooting, but-
whatever, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
at this
it's
level,
just,
you assume that they do know what they're doing, is the idea.
yeah,
At
there are
this
certain
stage, we're not
enemies
gonna see
after the
anyone die
mid-boss
on that.
that you have to make sure that you kill, and others that you don't kill, and all that, but it's all just a route.
If you mess up at that point, it's 100% on you.
These
Not the
players
game.
really
Even
have
something like these
mastered
cancel fairies
efficiency,
too, they're
though.
just going like super safe strat and just like tap streaming everything instead of having to go back
I
and
mean,
forth trying to
there's
kill as
also
many as
no
they can.
point in killing them because they don't want to get power, so
Yeah, that
it's...
too.
And
Still,
just
though,
leaving-
Lily White is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and
'cause,
these enemies right before the mid-boss
yeah.
fire revenge bullets if you shoot them. And typically they're viewed as being harder than just letting them fire these green arrowheads
I mean, they're
instead.
not just viewed as they are.
Alright, I will
They
say
are.
though, I have to give Lily White some proper credit though. I used to think she wasn't that bad, but I've been humbled. I think she's more threatening than people give her credit for.
Oh, I have seen
the red
disgusting
and blue
Lily
spam can
patterns.
be
Yeah,
really
it's just
disgusting.
volatile enough to really stick with you.
I have seen god-awful Lilies in the past. I am never saying Lily's free ever. I've seen what she can do. Like, she can generally kill you, bro. That's just Lily
The first
for
half
you.
though is just tap
It's
streaming
this.
anytime she
This
the
is
arrowheads
this
the
go.
problem.
part
It's
can
really
absolutely
volatile.
meme
You can
you.
A
see
little
some
bit of
iframe
the-
abuse
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Very good dodge in there. Let's see how Team Star does it.
Just keeping
Alright,
everything
on
up to
to the
side
scary
during the aim
part.
part.
On Lily.
Yeah, and
be
then there's
fine.
some fairies here.
Border
I
iframe
think
is
it's
very
the
good
do want to
usage.
chill,
Oh, that was
otherwise
clean.
they're gonna flood the screen.
Nice.
Yeah. This is where like the enemy management really comes into play. Some enemies you do want to shoot down right away because otherwise they'd really make things uncomfortable for you. But then others you want to leave alive because these green arrowheads are just simpler. Not that you can't route through this entire section without shooting everything, but they're going for the safe routes, of course.
Yeah, it would seem also that Maksim is struggling getting out of the early game. Unfortunately.
Did they die
I mean,
somewhere
then again,
else
we still have like 65 minutes left on the clock, so it should be fine.
We do have a lot of time, but you
But
must
then again,
remember
PCB is a
PCB
long
is a pretty
game.
long game.
It really is a long-ass game.
It's
So,
like
yeah.
32 minutes or so.
A
It's
little bit
always
higher
over
than
30.
the average, yeah.
Yeah, like it.
I mean, it's definitely faster than a score run. But like,
But you also have to remember that Maksim is playing Marissa Beast, so as long as they get that run going, then they can get the highest points. So they're really
Yeah.
just
Assuming
going
they
for
can
broke here.
match the miscounts of the other players.
now I wonder, could you technically slot in 2 Moth runs in a single PCB survival run?
Probably not.
Assuming you try to speedrun Moth, could you technically finish
I
Moth
don't
twice
think so.
If
in the
it
time
includes
it
bombs,
takes?
then I would say yeah, but for survival play, probably not.
Okay, but assuming you speedrun Moth, could you
Okay,
perhaps
so
fit 2 runs
we
in?
should probably bring up, though, we are approaching the stage 4 bosses, which are the Prism River Sisters. There are 3 of them, and the opener that you fight is dependent on your character.
Yeah.
So Reimu will fight Lunasa,
Which is the worst.
Sakia will fight Merlin, and Marissa will fight Lyrica.
Yeah. Oh. I just
So
want to say that,
my
like,
understanding is that Merlin and Lyrica are fairly manageable. Merlin is a bit. There's like a little micro dodging strat
I mean,
here
as
that
shown
makes
here
the
by
opener.
KP.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the parts of the arrowheads are aimed around you.
So you can just
You
kind
like
of
dodge
easily
one
get
part of
through
it, but then
that.
you just let the last one go around you.
they have routed it. They have definitely
Yeah.
routed it. It's so cool, but it looks
And
so
beyond that,
cool.
you just microstream everything else, and that leaves the
Oh,
it's
heavy
so
lasers
sick.
out of the picture too.
That-
That's
We're about
probably
to
the most
see
important
the
thing.
we're about to see the Lunasa openers, and Lunasa is
Disgusting.
considered the hardest. However, I'm curious if they're going to do the iframe strat, which they probably will in order to pass.
They are
through.
going to misdirect first things first, because these bubbles are
Yeah.
kind of aimed at you, and you can see they leave a trail of bullets that will then expand
Yeah, no,
and go in your
that's
face.
good. That's good. That's
Yeah,
This is
optimal.
pretty
so the
normal
thing is, if
approach
you
for the
don't do
first
it,
non, yeah.
if you don't do it like this, the balls are actually going to move at a diagonal angle towards the bottom, and you will have to dodge the mess at the bottom, overlapping both waves. It's bad.
Yeah, no, you just want to make sure that you.
too. She gets the shotgun doing this
I
a lot.
see. They can't because they can't risk getting the items, so they have to actually dodge.
They do have a border here.
They have to
but
dodge the second wave, but they can go through the third wave with the iframes.
It still does seem fairly
All right,
learnable in
abuse,
that sense, but-
abuse, semi-abuse.
Okay, it worked. It worked out.
So we
Yeah.
haven't even mentioned second spell yet, because KP just went through it. I mean, I'm assuming they'll go through second. No!
Oh no.
Well,
yeah,
I guess
something,
we'll watch second spell next
'Cause
time,
there is
everybody.
So much going on the first spell on KPKP's screen. The first Prism River spell. The Prism River that you damage the most is who you fight during the middle solo part. And
So-
obviously, you always
yeah.
want to choose Lyrica because she's the easiest.
Pretty much.
This non-spell is
So,
pretty self-explanatory. Just tap once for every red wave.
I wonder why they're timing it out though. Is it just for the power items not to, well, they're not power. It's just a. Is it because of
Probably not
Are they
after a
timing it
non-spell. Maybe a
don't get
mental
it.
breather?
rank manipulation?
All right, so it's
Yeah, it
time
could
for
be
this.
I'm not sure it really
cherry-based,
affected anything else
cherry-based.
beyond this point, though.
Yeah, so now this spell, like KP is currently on Buzendorfa. I probably butchered that, even though I practice every TRS.
Yeah, it's cherry based.
Yeah, so that spell is kind of just, it's in survival, it's kind of just there. Like nothing better, like nothing really happens there.
Yeah, there's just a lot of making sure that you pick lanes that don't crush you at the bottom. You want to stay higher
Yeah,
up.
pretty much.
Optionally, you want to stay to the left to get some bullets despawn off screen before they come in.
Man, I have to give some credit. People really have gotten PCB survival down to a science.
Yeah, I mean, the same could be said about pretty much
It's a
all
beauty to
Touhou games
watch.
nowadays, really.
No, but like PCB is like a special case.
Oh, yeah, I
like
mean, PCB has always
manipulating
been
your
very
borders,
consistent, but
manipulating
now-
your power. Like,
Yeah.
this is wild.
Why are you timing? Oh, is it for power, I guess? No, why are they timing it? Oh, wait, no, I don't get it. Why are they timing down everything?
Is that also part of the border route, I suppose?
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
to manipulate the cherry plus so that they can make sure they can get borders at certain times and
Yeah.
not get borders at other
see.
times. It's all
you
part
consider,
of the
you
route.
consider too, you automatically gain cherry when shooting enemies. So, by
Okay,
timing it
so,
down, you just
according
don't gain
everything-
cherry during that.
Assuming everything goes according to plan, we should be seeing a stage 5 LNN entry, which...
You also have to remember
is
that
pretty
if they
cool.
get a border during the transition between a spell or like after a spell, then they're going to auto-collect items, and that's going to force them to get to full power. So I'm going to imagine that they don't want to get border at inopportune times, because yeah, that
probably
would
not.
force them to get to full power, and it would prevent them from doing the stage 6 export.
Oh, that makes so much sense, yeah. Alright, so we are... now, stage 5, LNN pace.
I guess we never really brought it up. When you have a border on screen, it auto-collects items. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to manipulate your power, you have to take an extra step in this game and make sure that you're not getting borders at bad times and stuff.
Also, the mouse cursor has left Letty's head. Just an update. It has now
Is it hiding
disappeared.
behind Letty's head instead?
I will never know.
Mystery
It's
for the
Schrodinger's
ages.
mouse cursor, buddy.
Oh, I love that name.
So stage 5 again, it's a pretty route heavy. The first half is very route heavy, then you have the mid boss can get spooky, and then the second half should be also fine. You have one annoying section at the end, but overall should be fine. And then Yomu, which is where death are probably gonna happen.
A very
Let's pray they don't, of course.
Yeah. Though that
I'm
is of course
curious if they're
assuming
gonna do
the player is
quarter
not
iframe.
that is of course assuming the player is not KP, who is an absolute legend and will LNN this run, because I believe.
You can see here too a good demonstration of what makes Sakia Beast so strong is she can
Oh,
angle her
yeah.
shots to cover multiple spawn points. That's going to
And
be
it's
important
time
later on.
for Imagine Dodging in a Shmup. So you can do some funny things. So Yumu non-spells are actually aimed, so you can like this and the first spell, like non-spell, are actually aimed, so you can like misdirect them and pretty much never have to dodge them.
Or at least the first halves of them.
Yeah.
A few different ways to do it, but you just get that out of the way and then tap stream the rest here. Setting up a second misdirect, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, border management still. That's fair, yeah. You
again,
don't want to
just
get a
damaging the
border
boss
at
just
the...
enough for a certain border timing.
I'm wondering if they're taking account the Yomu first spell. Probably, right?
That's what I would assume, yeah. That is one of the big things you prepare for in a run like this.
Yeah. Well, I think they're also the first priority right now is just to make sure that they don't get items after the mid-boss spell. Does it skip the mid-boss spell if you time this out?
It does actually, yes.
Oh.
A little extra
I
safety
believe.
precaution there.
It does, yeah. So Yomu mid-boss has this one spell that is really dense and honestly rather annoying. And like some just skip it entirely by timing out the mid-boss.
I think it's just for border purposes. That spell card isn't really a threat.
That's the main reason.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
I would
I'd
argue
say
it's
like
annoying.
the mid spells maybe like intermediate difficulty overall, so it's not like it's completely worthless for that reason.
I would still say
But-
it's annoying as a whole, so you would rather not do it.
Okay, but this is the most defining spell for survival, though, coming up. Hell God
Yeah,
Sword.
so
It
Hell
is,
God Sword.
A menace.
Yeah, so if any death has to happen on KP's run, it's most likely going to be that one, at least in stage 5.
Yeah, so it all goes down to Yomu's gimmick, where she likes to slow down the screen,
And then
I guess to
slash.
justify the screen slowing down.
Let's see the RNG,
pattern
here we go.
densities are really crazy.
Here we go. Come on, you
They'll
got
have to
this,
go
buddy.
through one wave here with the border though.
Nice. Okay,
Nice
that was
shoot through there.
that was very clean.
And
Alright,
this
wave
spell can
2.
give you some
Here it
really
comes.
weird situations.
Oh.
Didn't get too much out of that this time though. Ooh.
What is with this spell? The spell always acts out on TWC, I swear to God.
They couldn't get
Okay,
through most of that
non-two,
wave, so they had to
which-
dodge the hard second half on a whim.
Oh my god. Okay, so now non-2, it's free. If you die here at that level, it's on you.
With almost everything aimed around you and just 2 sets of
One
knives aimed
tap.
at you, they can tap out of
Yeah.
the way.
It's
Simple as
one
that.
tap every wave, I swear to god.
As weird as it is, though, Yomu isn't exactly finished. The rest of the fight is noticeably easier, but
Oh, definitely.
it's the Yomu is like a weirdly chokeable fight. Like it just
Yeah.
There are definitely some things that could trip you up if you're not careful.
I'd
Oh,
be
definitely.
mostly concerned about the final.
We've seen some stuff happen on like the second spell too.
The second spell, too.
We'll get to that in a second.
Well, yeah, the second spell is weird though because I feel like if you make use of the space that you're given, it's a lot more manageable.
If you know how the attack works, you can definitely make it a lot easier and get that extra volatility out of the way, yeah. You just gotta be on point as you do everything.
So that spell
They're timing this down
is
for
kind of
order
just
manipulation
awkward.
too. Oh, there's a
That
shot.
spell is awkward.
Yeah, this spell is really awkward, but
It's free and sometimes it's not.
But I think one thing to make note of is that you might think that you're restricted to the bottom area of the screen, but you can actually move a lot more than meets the eye. Most players, I guess, will still just kind of bottom hug just to get it over with quickly.
Yeah. So we're now at 121 power. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, no, Sakuya B has really good DPS in general, too. It's not just the angling that makes her good. She can kill things pretty well.
Yeah, she's not punished
so
as much
that-
for not being at full power for most of the game.
Yup.
She still has a lot of power to spare.
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's probably stronger in like full power Rainbow Way, I would say. Even without full power.
Not a stretch.
But yeah, so we're
Okay.
now entering the final spell. It can. I have seen it. I know it can. It can
Yeah,
give you disgusting moments.
No, this is like the Seija crit roll moment. Like it's the type of spell or Yoshika crit roll. Like it's not that hard.
guess that's true.
But sometimes it'll just do weird things. It just
True.
has its moments.
I mean, have you ever tried to cap it without the slowdown? It's funny. See,
Oh, there's a border break.
fuck you!
That wasn't my fault. I was just speaking the truth.
They're,
And it happened.
they're opting for micro dodges before the slowdown ended. I wonder if that really came back to bite him there. Normally you try to be very aggressive through those waves, so you get through most of everything before the slowdown ends. That way you don't have to
Well, here
react to
comes the
any
Alien
weird things
Dreams. Well
afterwards.
then.
Yeah, you also saw them collect a few more power items midway through the
Here we
Yolo
go.
boss
This
fight.
is the
This leaves them in a position where they want to
Okay,
pick
but we're
up,
not
We're on the
spam,
spam. We're on the
though.
spam. We're on the spam.
they want to pick up a big power item here to instantly get to full power, preferably from something right above them. There's that.
Go.
And then dodge in the corner
there
for
we
the
go.
rest, and there you
Nice.
go.
So now Yomo mid-boss, you cannot misdirect the non like you could on the previous fights. And the
Yeah.
spell is routable. So nothing really should be happening here. It's just whatever. This mid-boss is gonna just
It's
exist.
almost safe spottable with how
Also,
static
wait,
it
you're
is.
playing a Sakuya, so you got the line "Shut up, deceased" one. I
you
love
don't
that
want to
line.
misdirect the non either on stage 6 because it just works differently and you'll get walled.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's
the bullets just go like way
lot
above Yomu
easier.
too, so they would catch you if you tried to misdirect it.
Yeah, I love like as Sakuya, like the dialogue in this mid-boss. Like at some point, Sakuya talks back to Yomu and goes like, "Shut up, deceased one," and it's just so funny to me.
Okay, so Yuyuko is like a super climactic boss when it comes to score runs, but we're in survival, and she's honestly mostly a breather boss. There are a few things that you have to root around, like Sumizome, you kind of need a root for it. Spell 2, you kind of have to understand how it works. And of course, Resurrection Butterfly is the... it's a spell.
It's a spell for sure.
Most of the fight is really tame, really
At least for a
memorizable.
final boss, you could say.
Yeah, it's not like the crazy like stuff you'd see on like Vermilia or Kaguya.
Oh no, Yuyuko as a whole is very, very consistent as the final boss.
She's a very friendly final boss, but she's not.
Definitely not the easiest boss in this game, though, is the point.
Nah.
Especially with how long it can get compared to everything
Yeah,
else.
for sure. Though, now the main deal breaker, are they gonna spin or not? What do you think? I hope.
I mean,
I want to see
It's
the
really
spin.
personal preference because of...
Yeah, it's.
I know,
it's,
but
it's,
like,
it's fully learnable, so you can use whatever method works for you.
yeah, but
you'll get the same
I want to
result.
hope that we will see a spin, and then I will be a happy person if we see the spin.
We got 3 players here, that's 3 chances for it.
I know. That's it.
Oh, maybe.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the butterflies that are fully static, and it's the bubbles that are aimed at you.
Yo!
And you have
Yeah,
certain
it
ways of
looks-
fitting through them and the butterflies based on when things turn around like
Yeah.
this.
Okay. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty decent way of handling the spell. It looks really risky and scary, but it's not. It's completely static and.
Oh, I love it so much. This
Very
run, the
reliable.
run has now been blessed by the power of the spin.
Yeah, there's only like a minimal amount of slipping through lanes you have to do to actually keep up this route.
Okay, the knife non-aesthetic.
Yeah. It is kind of awkward though because it forces you out of the center.
Yeah, but I mean, at that level, like, when you have a route, if you die here, it's on you.
Yes.
Yeah, at a
You
certain
learn the
point, you
timings
just
of when
wanna
the knives
escape
spread out a
to
bit more in the
the-
center too, so you can go back there for more damage on Yuyuko.
There you
But yeah,
go.
something else to mention too is that this giant fan behind the boss actually takes damage as well. Reduced
It takes
damage.
less damage,
it's like
though.
it's like 2/3 or something. And the main thing is it gives you an option to continue hitting Yukko and damaging her when you're not directly below her, which is useful for attacks like this as well.
It's very good for Marissa B as well. Marissa B has a weird advantage on
has
Yukko that other
piercing.
shots don't have.
Yeah, I guess
And
we can
because
talk a little bit
Marissa
about
has
that
piercing,
once
the laser...
he gets to the final boss.
because the laser pierces, you actually get to hit Yukko and the fan at the same time, so you actually do more damage.
Yeah, we'll see that effect
And now
later
here
on.
comes a retirement non. Yeah,
Why is it a retirement non?
it's been for... It
You'd be
has been
surprised
for
how
6
easy
years.
it can be to like move just a bit too high up and get clipped by the cyan arrowheads though.
No, that's just retirement non, buddy.
More like a wake up call non. you maybe you die once in one random session, then never again for a long time.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Oh, and here's your
Alright,
favorite
so-
Gastari.
Yeah, let's go to Grace. I love it so much. So if
It's
you
just so
don't
satisfying
graze
having all
that
those
spell,
butterflies graze you in rapid succession.
if you don't graze that spell in a survival run, your run is declared invalid by the Touhou
Okay,
community.
so now we have a spell that is a little more technical. It can be really chaotic with the RNG of the little cherry petals. However, this spell is secretly a rooting streaming spell. And if you understand the root for it, you can kill it pretty quickly, and it's not that bad. The spell that comes at spoiler, there's another spell, but you all know that by now. The spell that comes afterward is a lot more threatening, but you can't underestimate Sumizome. It can kill, and it is just
It will take
it's
kills, honestly.
still
nerve
need to-
stuff. You see what I mean? Okay, I will never speak again.
Oh, they're restarting off that, though.
I've done this twice. I've done it twice
Mino,
this time
you're
around.
not, it's not your
How
fault.
am I the
literally,
one that's killing the players? What?
Mino, I said it will take
Every
a kill.
time I say something is remotely challenging, a player dies. Okay.
Case in point, maybe?
The game is free. You could never die in PCB. There, all 3 players will LNN right now.
Of course,
I
nothing
think
bad
I'm
is
most
ever gonna
surprised
happen
that
this
KP
match
reset off
ever.
that, rather
Everyone
than just
knows
finishing
it,
the
right?
run.
So we haven't had a single finish run yet, and we only have 48 minutes on the clock. I mean, it's
I would
fine.
have at least tried to finish that run to get a score on the board, even with a shot that doesn't score as many points. Especially with how much time you already put into it. But yeah, it's back to the early game for everybody then.
Yay! Early game! Well, in any case, so we have Letty White. Why are we having OG on Letty? Just move back to Maksim already, don't fucking Alice. Wait, Maksim took a hit? What? Wait, what? Did they? Huh? Wait, they did! What the hell?
Apparently, yeah. They haven't got any score or one-up extends.
I think the logic behind the reset is just that kpkp has a lot of confidence that they can improve, and they'd rather not, because you remember the final spell in the game, spoilers, is a timeout spell, so why waste that time of the timer when you can just use that time to do a new credit? It just shows that they have a lot of confidence that they can improve on it, and I respect that. It's
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's foolproof.
yeah.
You wonder like exactly how much time you're saving.
I mean,
when
it
you
is
have
a bit
when
of
you have a full 80
a
minutes to do something
it
like
is
this.
a bit of a gamble there, but I respect the confidence.
I mean, yeah, but at this point...
Not completely unreasonable, but
got
you can make the
46
opposite
minutes.
argument just as
I mean,
easily.
I would rather they aim for like an LNN, but then again, if nobody else gets a clear, you win. Though KP is a menace, I agree. KP can I mean, yeah,
he's
KP's
definitely the
just
type
KP.
of player who would have that kind of confidence that Mino's talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like really, he'll handle this.
I mean, all 3
I mean, you know what? I
players.
believe in KP supremacy
All
for
3
this
players
run.
have
Fine.
all 6 shot types LN and N, and all 3 players have
Yeah.
scientifically engineer-rooted this entire game. Like, they have the skill and the experience. This is advanced match.
I do
and,
not believe it is statistically
players
possible
know
to
what they're
LN and
doing here,
PCB on
so-
TWC.
you know, let's leave it to them. Let them
Yes.
cook, as people say nowadays. Let them lock in.
Oh my god. Let them make food.
I'm just picturing them as the scientists holding up the beakers as well. that's their cooking.
PCB science. My favorite PhD, a PhD in PCB survival.
Anyway, I'm barred from saying something like, this pattern might be hard. But I guess I don't need to say that anymore, because we've all... Well, no, there is one pattern we haven't seen
There
yet.
is still the final pattern, you know.
Yeah,
Also,
well,
Mino, welcome to my
I won't
world.
make any comments on the final pattern's difficulty. I'll let you do that, Gastari.
I mean, honestly, the thing about RBs, like, at that level, I still think it's consistent. Though, hiccups can happen, but again, at that level, it's definitely consistent.
Wait, singing?
It's a good song, I don't blame him.
Fourth commentator singing.
Please don't die to Lily.
When you see all three players definitely understand how to use power
Nice.
cancel on Lily there.
Yeah. Alright.
All the same kind of approach.
I mean, it is a good song. Honestly, I gotta give credit for PCB Stage 4. It's probably one of the most cinematic stages in all of Touhou. It starts all dark and gloomy, and then like the sun rises and you're on top of the clouds, and it's
And
and
there's
the
the gate
song
to
is
the
all
world
like
at the end.
emotional and dramatic.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I don't
like
know.
a-
Yeah, but the only default, the only issue this song has is that it plays during PCB Stage 4.
What's wrong with that?
The stage is boring.
There's more entertainment during that.
Wow,
during
I'm
this the
sorry,
stage.
this stage wasn't up to your standards, Gastari.
Yeah, French was not the targeted audience when they made that.
I don't know about you, but music goes a long way in help keeping me entertained and stuff like this.
I don't score. Survival-wise, the stage is boring. I'm sorry, mate.
I mean, a lot of the stages in PCB are pretty boring for survival. I mean, the only notable stages are stage
Stage
3 and
six.
stage 6.
Yeah,
Obviously,
okay.
stage 6.
Have we
It's more
talked
of a-
about
more of
Meme
a
Fairy
symptom
yet?
of,
Because this thing used to be a menace at the time.
This Death Fairy?
Yeah, that.
It's
yeah,
just Memo.
Yeah,
it
it's just
isn't, like-
memos. It should be fun. Yeah, easy. A thing that I hate in PCB is how you gotta wait for the
lyric
music to
opener.
loop.
Yes,
Yeah, I
finally get
hate
to
how
see
you
this
gotta
now.
wait before the Prism River actually shows up.
Yeah, I
Like,
think at least
shut
one
up,
character
shut
even
up!
lampshades
Shut
that
up
too.
already! Ugh.
So we briefly touched upon rank earlier, and this is actually the only attack in the game that's affected by it. At max rank, which you're guaranteed to have in a run like this, like the first half of it shifts its orientation around it and makes dodging
nun
through everything a lot more
sucks.
awkward than it normally is. But
this
it is
nun
still very learnable,
sucks.
so players of this caliber, you expected them to know how to get through it.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Chen's final for
This
things.
non-spell
Honestly,
here is
yeah.
actually pretty similar to the non-spell you get later on that we saw on KP's stream. Just a little bit more intense with how the blue arrowheads unfold, but it's still not too much of a jump up.
Okay, this is not an LNN pace chat. They've already died once.
I think it's just that they want to make sure they can get a run going in.
Yes, that's
by
been the
the
main thing so
timer.
far. It's pretty
Die
easy
to
to damage
what?
Lyrica too
Alice,
when you're playing
I
as
think.
Marissa. Just stay bottom
They
center.
died to
and
Alice,
everything else is
Every
easy.
every player has their own agency.
Okay,
You'll
well, we
have
have- yeah, it's the
kpkp
spell.
who resets at the penultimate, and you have Maksim who keeps going. Everyone is kind of making their own decisions on what they believe is the best choice, and I
Absolutely.
guess we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, definitely. Because as we say every time, TWC is kind of a mind game.
Yeah,
more
and at a
strategy
certain point,
behind
like
this
you
than you
also have
think.
to remember, like Touhou in a time lock is not a reliable thing. Like
Not at all.
Touhou is not the type of game where you can just like take 1 hour and just expect the best results. It's really tough. There's a lot of gambling, a lot of
Lots
what
of practice,
happens
lots
if
of repeated
this
attempts.
goes wrong, etc.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
No, what? You got sniped by an Alice laser, KP? What the hell was that?
Oh.
The second I look at you, you die. What was that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
no,
are rare
that-
too, aren't they?
that's
They got like hitbox meme there. That was so sad to watch. Though I gotta say, it was very funny. That was probably the first time I've seen that happen. It was
yeah,
very
no,
entertaining.
that spell is bugged and it can just kill you instantly, even though a laser hasn't materialized. I forgot what the actual technical reason behind the bug is. There is a way to avoid it too, but I don't know the specifics behind that. Someone in chat knows, probably.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I've experienced that myself.
That wasn't the old TWC layout I just saw for a sec? I could be sure on KP stream I saw 2023 TWC layout for half a sec.
On one of their things to put up on OBS or something.
Guess. Oh my god, the mouse cursor on KP stream! It's next to the grace counter.
Pay attention to this.
To the final. Yeah, I mean the penalty, sorry. The final now.
We never really did talk about Concerto Grosso, did we?
Nah, that
It's
spell
not really.
can...
This is probably their hardest attack overall. It's the hardest spell.
Yeah, for the Prisoner
Oh,
Rivers,
yeah.
absolutely. It's
You gotta be in the corner there. You gotta be... You usually just stay in the left corner and then you
sometimes
do
you
your
don't want
best.
to be in the exact corner though. Sometimes you want to push inward. It's
It's
just really volatile.
It's specifically you want to pick a spot where the bullets are as vertical as
Yeah.
possible, and you want
Yeah,
to
you wanna avoid the
places
angles
where
as
the
much
bullets
as you
like
can.
crisscrossing at multiple angles.
Oh, very good cap. Good cap, good
And
cap.
it just so happens that the bottom left corner is where you can best do that.
Absolutely. So, one miss into stage 5 for Maksim. We'll see what happens there.
It's interesting though that we don't have a run cleared yet, though we're less than 40 minutes. I guess these players are thinking of the long term. They really want to invest in that optimal run that they can get, rather than
definitely.
spamming clears.
Part of it still is also, you mentioned that this is a relatively long game for survival, so it would take a lot of time to finish a run to begin with.
Yeah.
Honestly, a Marissa B 1 miss is not a bad thing to have, because it basically forces other players to Ellen and to beat. And
Yeah, because nobody has a one miss advantage over any other shot. It really is a contest of miscounts.
I can see why Maxim would continue.
Yeah.
At least get that first run on the board and then work out your strategy from there based on
I mean, they would
any
win
other
with a
information you
single-
might have.
They would win
How
for now
confident
with
you feel
that.
you are, whether you're paying attention to the other players' streams and know what their progress is, that sort of thing.
But yeah, again, it's a mind game. You gotta decide what you do. You decide on the fly. Like, do I keep playing? Do I reset how my competitors are doing? Is it worth continuing? Do I switch shots? That kind of shit. That's the kind of questions you gotta ask yourself on top of being good at Touhou. And also handling the pressure, because playing into OEC is nerve-wracking.
Of course.
I mean, look at KP's heart rate. It's 98 right now. I'm pretty sure 98 is very high for someone. At least it's higher than it should be when you're just
Which
chilling.
part of the heart rate is that measuring, I wonder? Because for like the lower heart rate, I can imagine a number like that. We've seen a lot higher from other people using that kind of monitor though.
So wait, Maxim actually didn't spell that was avoided earlier.
Yeah, this is
So
the
that's the
mid-spell we
spell
talked
that,
about earlier,
KP
that KP
dodged.
skipped. And Maxim
That
actually
spell-
set up a border for iframe abuse on this one too. They
Goodbye,
had that
one
set
up.
up during the mid-non earlier.
Team Star is into stage 4. Ooh, woo. Awesome. Just kind of exists. And KP is currently fighting Chen.
Okay.
This Arrowhead spam section is terrifying, I swear to God. Well then, Yomu boss fight. It's time. Honestly, I would say Hellgod Sword is going to determine whether this turn continues or not.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think they'll.
I don't think. If Maxim just gets hits on like Hellgod Sword, they'll definitely reset.
I mean,
That's
we
much-
can't really read the player's mind. We'll have to just let them decide.
Yeah, I'm
when-
just
if
saying
it-
that would be my assumption at least. Well, we'll see. All right, time for Rage.
There's the
Okay,
border.
this is this is
First
getting,
wave with it
This is
though.
disgusting.
That's
Ew!
disgusting. That's really
The
bad.
fact that they
but
saw that quickly is amazing.
good, excellent. That was
Oh,
was
yeah.
really well
Doesn't
played.
that get extended during the slowdown too? I saw them get through a lot of bullets at the end.
I'm telling you, Hellgod Sword is always just weird.
Nice.
It
That was
just-
so nice. Holy!
Oh, fourth commentator singing.
In this case, I'm not as crazy about Yobu's theme, though, compared to other songs in the game.
I don't know, yeah, I think Yomu's theme is a bit interesting. It's just really aggressive, like, it's just, like, very boss-ish.
I mean,
she is a
you're
serious character, so it fits.
Yeah, it's like no nonsense, just threatening.
I mean, you're fighting a ghost with a katana.
I mean, yeah, it
what
fits,
kind of mood do you want? It's a ghost with a freaking sword. What kind of mood are you expecting at that point?
Oh yeah, something else, we actually haven't talked about how the second spell works.
I don't know how it works, it's just
before you
awkward.
slow down, and they're aimed as soon as the slowdown ends.
Yeah, see, but you can
But then
see,
something
like,
else
you
that
have
happens is
more-
that Yomu moves directly over your position shortly
That's
after the
still a
slowdown
surprise.
ends.
Yeah.
Maksim definitely knew that approach for that.
Alright, so that one. This spell is just stream, and you'll be fine. It's not really a hard spell. As long as you pay
One of her
attention.
easiest attacks.
It's the breather spell.
Yeah, it really is the breather spell, honestly.
I've always liked the look of the red bullets that unfold, though.
Oh, the PCB Mentos look awkward. I don't know.
Or just like the shape they unfold in. I've always
Oh.
found that pretty cool.
Sure. But it's really fine this time, George. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
that
it's just
spell,
from a
come on.
gameplay perspective, it's pretty easy to deal with.
Yeah. Okay. The final though.
Just directing the
Alright,
first wave up
so,
here, it looks like.
Hopefully
I
nothing
guess
bad
get
happens
the-
on the final this time.
It's on
Yeah.
you if something happens, Gastari.
It's fine. Nothing bad
How
will
aggressive
happen.
are they
you know
going to
it.
be during this? Let's see.
The thing, my jinxing does not work on Maksim. That's how it works.
Ooh.
I have decided that right
Yeah,
now.
they're going all out too with this.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, you do have to be somewhat aggressive. You can't just let the spell bully you into the corner or the bottom.
Alright, so I think 2 more wave in should be fine.
I mean,
Alright. Final wave, I think? No, wait, 1 more wave perhaps. 1 more wave.
like I said, it's not that bad. It just crit rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Also,
They
like
want to make
the-
sure that they end
yeah,
it
yeah,
between
end
waves
it.
too. You don't get stuck in the middle of slowdown
Okay.
with that explosion animation or right
took
after the slowdown
forever,
ends
though.
either. That's the worst.
Alright, so it's time for Le Power Contest.
And Marissa B is definitely a shot that would want to do this anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, the whole reason they carried this 122 throughout the entire game is for that moment. So now if you do get hit despite doing all this, that would really suck.
Make sure you don't miss the power item. There you go.
Nice. And you go through spam.
Ooh, yeah. That could still happen though.
Never mind, you don't go through spam.
Yeah, well, Marissa B is very bad spread. The Marissas in general, they don't cover a lot of range. So even if you do the power cancel, it's not free just
Yeah.
because it can just...
Definitely.
For a lot of these
Well,
shots, the
okay.
second half of the spam after the power cancel
back at
is
stage
you just
one.
gotta dodge in the corner and pray anyway. Because there's always
Okay,
so many enemies
so,
on screen.
Well, Team Star is into the Prism Rivers at least. And Island and Pace so far. So hey, there's that. That's pretty cool.
See how much they damage a certain prism river to see which attack
Yeah, I'm
they get
getting
here.
a little nervous though. We don't have a run yet.
Yeah, 32 minutes is starting to get within the PCB run length timing. Like, I think 32 minutes, you barely have the time to do a full
This
credit,
might end
right?
up in a situation where everyone tries to optimize their first finished run, and then at the end, they might just have to
Yeah.
settle for what they can get in the time left. I think these players are really thinking about the winning run rather than just trying to get a run. They're really trying to make sure that the run they finish counts, because I think that they have a lot of pressure because all 3 of them have really optimized this game's survival. So it's kind of like every player is just going to have a lot of pressure on them from the other players.
Nice
Some might
George.
still consider though having that first run could make things a lot calmer for you in the future to help optimize that run at
I
the
guess,
end.
like I said though, I mean, is it worth the time to finish Yuko given how long she is?
Depends on
when
where
that-
you decide to reset on Yugo too, how much time you actually save.
Okay, so we'll see another stage 5 entry. Hopefully.
I mean, eventually, like, I don't think these
Hopefully.
players will have problems with DNF. I mean, even if they get like a 5 miss, when it comes down to it, like on their last credit, I'm sure they can all just brute force a run.
Yeah, for sure. Though I do want to
Certainly.
see an LNN, though. That's what everyone's here
I mean,
for.
it would be nice to see, but it's
We
not
need
free.
the PCB. We need the PCB LNN. N. We need le PCB LNN. Come on. PCB hardest game confirmed. Nah, it's been DDC so far. DDT ruined the fun for everyone, dude.
I'm really curious about how much difficulty is added to the game by micromanaging your power and all, and your borders and stuff like that.
I would say that's death board brain power, and you're also taking longer than everything else in the game.
I mean, if you practice that stuff beforehand, eventually it's easier to manage it in your head.
I suppose.
Yes. In KP's
That's why you
Unchained's
practice
final.
for that kind of consistency on either doing something like this or even just any of the normal attack patterns.
I don't like
Give
this
yourself a
shit.
better chance to get a good run in a live setting.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I have to disagree with you on the PCB LNN harder than SA LNN. But I respect the opinion. Unless, I guess SA might have changed a lot in a way that... I mean, if it's changed
How much of this is
Anyway.
based on like how you view the spam and how comfortable do you feel you can pull that off with like power cancel strats?
Yeah. In any case, Team Star is still LNN though into Yomu, so we'll see what happens. Also, Chad, the essays tomorrow. Could you please stick on PCB? I swear to God.
Oh yeah, it is tomorrow.
Sideways
Well,
misdirect in that case, but you're luring your helmet to the left anyway. Standing like that.
Also, popcorn is cringe. You should never do popcorn. Get out of here. So yeah.
I'll be interested in seeing how the SA meta has changed, just like the PCB meta has changed. Interesting.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch that live. It's a shame.
Is that like 8 in 8 for me?
It's middle of the night for those in the States.
Ah.
I mean, I guess it just makes sense. Like, players are always trying to optimize their performance, and as the community, the knowledge that everyone has just gets bigger, and as time goes on, people will just build on top of their
They gravitate
efforts.
towards what
Also,
works
you
for
guys
them.
say this, but in SA we have a full spell bonus, so you just get, yeah. Just want to mention that there's a full spell bonus. So yes, anyway, back onto Yomu now.
I feel like we're getting some more border management from Yukklsen here.
Yeah.
Interesting. They are at 125 power. They're at 127 power. Okay.
Do they really think they can avoid all power items, I guess, the rest of the boss? They gotta make sure they avoid some stuff before the hard part of the spam, too.
I don't think they would have done that if they weren't confident. You know what I mean?
This almost feels like another crit rolls kind of situation that can happen, though,
I
where
mean,
there's
okay,
just
even
a
if
smaller
they get
power
the
item
full,
earlier in
like-
the spam that they want, but we'll see how it works out.
If they get the full power, they're not dead. They just have to dodge spam. So, I mean...
Oh,
Well, look,
127
kind of-
ain't good though!
I mean, yeah, obviously all the work they put in trying to get the full power cancel
That'll be
would
very
go away,
stupid! I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if they die here, right?
but... Alright.
They can just get the power
Oh
cancel
yeah,
anyway.
Ruby Shotgun really helps on Held Godsword.
Okay, let's see what kind of... Nobody died there, I'm surprised.
Oh, there's a border break. It almost feels like they just froze up in front of those two bullets there as they converged.
I think it would have been better to move down a bit.
Or, like maybe they were debating to dash up through, but then hesitated at the last second.
They're still 127, so like, hopefully they can avoid the powers until spam.
Yep. I mean, during the boss itself, that's pretty easy to do because it's all clumped together.
Yeah.
Okay, we really need to start getting in some runs though. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, that's kind of getting
this
worse. I
point,
mean,
we're-
assuming Team Star finishes the run, though, oh, they can have a, you know, that would be
We
a
are
good
at the
time to
point,
finish a
though,
run, I'm
where-
just saying.
We
That
are
would
at
be
the
a very
point,
good
though,
time
where
to finish a run.
Like you finish one run and then you're only able to finish one more run and not anything after that.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, no one has a run that's finished.
Yes.
Okay, hopefully Maksim can go through Chen's final. Wink, wink. But yeah.
Always hard with Marissa though, being able to see everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reading ahead on Chen's final.
Definitely.
Make sure you don't get sniped.
It's very easy to get sniped if you misread it.
Also,
for
Chen's
sure.
really... You kind of ruined staying away
Chen,
from him too.
please just die already. Oh my god. I love how we're just watching Chen's final when like someone is on Yomu. Alright, in any case though. 25 minutes left on the clock. This is getting worrying, I'm just gonna say. Also, chat, can we give a shout out to the new audio icon on stream? We finally have an actual speaker. Alright, Yomu's final. Please no crit roll. Nice.
We're trying to find a balance here between being aggressive and just staying put and dodging everything else afterwards.
Ooh. Nice.
There are times where you can get to a point where, like, I can't go too high up. I'll just be able to read the rest and dodge that.
Nice. Alright, come on. Come on.
And in between
really
waves here
so
if you
far.
can.
And she's dead. Nice. Alright.
Moment of truth here.
Yeah, moment of truth. These were
The
probably...
ultimate truth.
Oh my fucking god.
I didn't even realize that.
Me neither. You know, at this point I would say even if they get a 2 miss, they might as well continue. They're so far in the run, you might as well get something on the board.
And this late is the match like we were talking about.
Yeah. Alright, so all you gotta
Here
do
we
is
go.
not die to spam. Surely, it's not that bad, right? Lol. No!
Before they even got a power item.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, Maksim is on
They
to,
all kind of fell away from him there.
the Alice spell. The
But yeah,
Alice spell
that was rough to look at.
Alright, panic is really setting in though. We gotta get a run.
We
Bros,
really
we
gotta get her on, and I'm worried there, people!
Please finish.
Yeah. It's worrying! I'm gonna say please 1cc!
Oh, at this point, yeah, the players aren't gonna finish. Wait, they only get one full run now at this point, right? 'Cause
Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Even the, well, how long is stages 1 and 2? Because
Too much?
kpkp is in stage 3.
Yeah.
They beat Yukko by the time. And Maxim is on Alice.
Yeah, but
The rest
like...
of the game does get kind of long. I think at best it would still be cutting it close, but at this point I can't really, like, project out that far ahead.
I'm just worried at that point. Well, at least hopefully Maxim gets, you know, through Alice and then we'll see, like, stage 4. Because what's the farthest they've made it so far?
Sumizome was for KP. Know that much.
Okay, what about Maxim? What's the farthest they've been to?
Well, Maxim got to stage 5.
True, and then things
Didn't they
happen.
die on spam and then they reset?
Yeah, that was it.
Right.
They
Yeah,
really got-
you're right, you're
got
right, you're
shoved
right.
into the corner on spam.
Yeah, every player has gone to stage 6.
Right. Yeah, we haven't even seen RB a single time yet. Yeah, I'm really worried. I am really worried. KP should have finished the 1 miss. I agree.
I think that the players are expecting the other players to get like a really good run. So in their minds, it's like, I can't finish a run that's suboptimal. I need to get like that perfect run, which I
But
can
KP's would have been 2
understand.
miss, yeah. Because they had the border break earlier.
No,
Oh, no.
I heard someone. No,
怎么会老是
the
撞这个呢？
Alice.
我
We did not even see.
So the second spell, too.
That's an unusual spell to die on.
Yes.
Definitely. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I don't
As
like where this
unusual
is
as that spell
going.
already is, you still expect players of this caliber to be able to be consistent at it.
Oh no, I'm starting to get terrified of this. Hold on a sec. I'm actually starting to get nervous. Please 1cc, people. Hey, the mouse cursor is still there on KP stream, by the way. Oh my god. Alright. So, at this point, all we can hope for is for everything to, go smoothly, and then, hopefully, we can get a clear run, and
Yeah,
then
I guess
LNN.
this is just the going for
don't
broke.
like to prawns,
just like,
please.
you know, just keep using the reset time to get that ideally LNN pace into stage 6 and then just capitalize on
Not
that.
to France! No!
But it's this is rough.
You
This is
can
rough.
make the argument the other way, too, is where you just want to get that one run in. It would be your last
I
run in
can't
this
believe
case.
it! Only all fucking
But at least you get something on the board.
Oh, Leon got him! I can't believe it! Ah!
I wonder if they just trusted like their knowledge of the pattern itself a bit too much there, because they were still hugging a big clump of bullets pretty closely.
These players are planned to win.
Friendship.
They just don't want to shoot themselves in the foot in the process, though. That's the thing.
It's a gamble.
We still don't expect any like DNFs or anything. When push comes to shove,
No,
they'll still
but,
get,
like,
they'll
I
still
would
get an
rather
L and
not
B
have,
at the
like,
end, no matter how many misses they have.
Yeah, but I would rather not have like a 5 miss on the board, right?
Certainly.
I
At
still
what point do
believe
you
in the
realize
LNN
like it's just not worth
match.
trying to stress yourself out over like the tiniest details to get that perfect run, though? And that's obviously a decision for every player to make themselves.
All the runners are stressing. I mean, there's only 20 minutes left on the clock. Yes, at this point, yes.
KP's heart rate hasn't changed much.
True, it's been
Regardless.
100 the
Yeah,
entire
no,
match.
all 3 players can only finish 1 run now, so they're banking
Yeah.
on this run.
Yeah, I do not
Which
like
is,
where this
as
match is
strange
going.
as it might sound, this might end up in a situation where they just reset if they die at all in early game now and can just go for broke if the time runs out.
Hit the little amount of time they have left, and then once it hits final run, they'll just finish what they have.
Yeah, I'm worried about the whole thing. I'm just worried. All right. Okay, well,
It just feels rare to see like so many players struggling to get to finish a run this late into a match,
definitely,
though.
especially given we've seen what they're capable of in the qualifiers. That's just more proof that Touhou is not marathon
Touhou
friendly. In
is,
case that was not
Touhou
obvious.
is not a marathon friendly type of deal. It's you can't just take 1 hour of a Touhou session and have that be always optimal. It's just not how these games work. These games are just meant to be grinded.
The difficulty is part of the definition of the bullet hell genre.
True. Remember when we said
And
PC
as
was
good as these
consistent?
players are, it could still get in your way more often than you think.
Yeah. Remember when we said PCB was consistent? We were gonna see late game entries.
We've still
we
been
did
getting a
sell a
decent amount of late
bunch.
game entries, they just haven't been able to finish the job.
Yeah. All right, Chen's final.
And part of that is, the player's own choices on how much they're
So
willing
far,
to, how many
Chen's
times they're
final
willing to
took
die before
2
they
kills.
reset.
I'm just saying Chen's final took 2 kills, I believe. So. Though it's Rainbow Beast, it should be fine.
Definitely a lot easier to see these bullets as Rainbow and Sakia, though.
Yeah, definitely. All right, there we go.
Not nearly
Yeah,
as much blending with your own shots.
Nice, good cap. All right, stage 3. The sigh of just. That was really appropriate. I agree.
Ellis has been pretty brutal today, though.
Yeah.
Unexpected
But
places all
what if
throughout the
it's
game,
the
really.
perfect run and then everyone just
I mean, I
yelling
guess
at
it's
this
not
run,
any
though?
more unusual than Sanae being crazy on TWC. It just happens.
No, can't be dead.
He sounds so heartbroken.
Yes, because I believe in KP.
I'm sure KP believes in KP too.
I'm pretty sure everyone believes in KP who believes in KP. Oh my god. PCB early game has been rougher than it has any rights to be this match, though. Gotta say.
This goes to show you can't really sleep on anything.
Oh, for sure.
You want the kind of consistency you need to compete in something like this. You always gotta
Yeah.
understand, like, in almost all cases, if something is described as free, relatively speaking, it's always because you make it so.
Oh, they just skipped the spell. I mean, that's
Oh.
probably a good idea considering what we've seen earlier with the glitch.
Yeah. There is only 15 minutes left on the clock, by the way. Want to mention that?
We really are at the point where they'll only be able to finish one run.
I guess it's really rough too. Like, do you just keep resetting until you get Elenin into stage 4 at this point? Because you can't finish 2 runs. That might be the play.
Or just
Did Chen
once it hits
kill many
final
runs
run,
today?
at which point you
No,
have
Chen only
choice.
killed 2
Yeah.
runs today.
Well, I think the nightmare of final run is like dying in stage 1 and just being forced to continue.
Okay. So, Team Star on France. Please do not get memed by France. Right? Okay, it's fine then. See? Just avoid being French, it's that easy.
What?
Says the Frenchman.
Yeah. I was not that lucky.
やば。さや。ちょっと良くない。厄介だ。
Alright.
We will not be
Come on,
dying
it's just...
on Ella's second spell anymore.
I mean, no, nothing bad will happen on Alex second spell, come on. See?
Nothing bad ever happens on this spell.
No, see?
Not anymore, it doesn't.
KP's in stage 1 jail, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is making me anxious, like legit.
Yeah, that was kind of nasty on Alice mid-spell, but I think they just panicked a little bit too hard as well.
Could you make the case that not doing the power cancel routing frees up brain power and just makes it easier to simplify the rest of the game?
I mean,
would
it
agree with
definitely
that
removes a big part of the route you gotta remember.
And of course, easier to do that with a shot that's actually good at spam.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Saki
can
AB, you know, for
understand
instance.
wanting to do that though, because the spam really is just a menace. It's just a complete dice roll. It.
Alright, Alice should die any moment now. No, alright, stage 4. Alright, late game. There we go.
12 minutes left.
Oh, you're right. Oh no. God damn, this is getting
I don't know if
really...
we can get that far into like the very end game.
You can make the
What-
case so that
could they get to the spam before time runs out in case they want to reset over that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think that's it. I think these... Unless they die and reset, these are the final runs. I'm sure.
Yeah,
at that
stage
point.
4 alone is like 4 minutes before the boss.
I don't know.
Okay, KP gave up on power cancel.
Yes, just saw that. This is where
And
you see the change in strategy come into play.
Yeah, and
mean,
because they
Sakiabi,
gave
that's-
up on this...
Sakiabi, that's not that bad, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what we're just talking about, because Sakiabi is very good at spam compared to most other shots.
And because...
He can get away with doing a bit more dodging on that
Yeah.
in exchange
And
for
because
simplifying the
KP
rest of the
gave
game.
up on the
Yeah, that's
power
what I was
cancel...
thinking. Just like kind of free up the brain power and
Oh,
just
definitely.
trust in the dodging.
Oh no, for sure. Like the raw, like the run has been blessed by that simple act.
Yeah. This is true for any game with these extra mechanics. It just a lot easier to keep things simple.
I think though that the mentality was just wanting to assure Elenin, which would mean if you can make the spam easier in any capacity,
Yeah.
it's just worth it. But I mean, as we've seen also, like the spam isn't free even with the strategy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's only like one half of it that you're canceling, in truth. There's
10
still like
minutes
the densest
left.
part of it at the end you
10
gotta deal
minutes
with.
left. I don't like that at all. Alright, Lily. Well, the good thing is that Lily has been surprisingly tame this match. So, May this continues.
Oh,
Nice,
iframe.
nice. Oh, that was kind of spooky actually, but they
Yeah,
nailed
players are
it.
doing that every time. They go to
They are
literally
unstoppable.
iframe reviews.
They are unstoppable. Oh, so
Trying to cancel
clean!
there. That's nice.
God damn, so clean.
Who says science isn't beautiful? The way they've mapped out everything.
Oh my god, can we get some lily spins in chat? For good luck. Alright, the Prism Rivers are approaching. Do border break counts? Of course they do. Of course they do. Why would they not?
Under 10 minutes.
Oh god. Alright, hey, Chain's final, let's go. No!
I didn't want to say anything. It's like really worried that they might get stopped on something during that
Even
spell.
acknowledging the existence of the pattern is
Just
enough
thinking of it.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Like we can't even
god.
escape the jinxes just by thinking about it. We're
But
psychic
every
now.
fucking time, every time I talk about that spell.
Okay, Lunasa, let's go.
Alright, let's go!
マジか。
Yeah, we saw them do pretty well against the Nasa last time.
8 minutes left on the clock! I'm very worried!
I wonder if they'll be able to get like a better iframe cancel on the second non though coming up. Because last time they really didn't get to use too much of it.
I mean, last time they died to the second non, so hopefully this time we can see like an actual like a Lunasa opener getting like through fully.
Oh no.
Maxim died.
Wonder
too, I
if
don't know
Maxim's
what.
feeling the pressure too.
Yeah. Okay, so hopefully this time you go through that.
Okay,
on.
and then they can
Come on,
just
come on.
iframe through that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, that should be
Decently
it.
sized wall, yeah.
That should be
Going-
it.
Going more horizontally in that case too.
Nice. That was so good. All right, let's go.
まずはよし。
Lyrica damage, of course.
So you know what? The Ellen Dream still lives on. Just saying. This is like I think this is Team
Oh,
Stars
remember
PB.
in LOLK, Marissa LN was done on the last credit, so...
Exactly. Do not
Match isn't
underestimate
true.
final
Last
run
run
magic
magic
until
is
all you
real.
see. All your regular runs may be ass, but then you get the final run magic.
諦めずにやろう。
Don't you forget about that. Even I can't do anything about the final run magic. It just happens. Alright, Bosendorfer, which I probably mispronounced yet again. I just love how in scoring you go inside. Like, going inside the circle is just so cool.
New clip. Gastari jinxes and laughs at the chaos.
Spoiler? What do you mean spoiler? I think the first match with Final Run Magic might have been yours, Cal. I'm not sure.
Yeah, TD Lunatic, was it?
Yeah, I think it was the first one with actual like Final Run Magic.
You can dance.
Yeah, exactly. Cow proved like top players could dance.
Okay, well let's just hope
The
that
final!
Concerto Grosso
I
is
hate the
nice.
final. I just wanted that thing can be disgusting, and I'm surprised people have been doing it that
In
well.
this case-
'cause I hate that thing.
Yeah, definitely parts where they're like staying out of the corner too, just based on where the bullets are vertical. And now it's back more into the
Oh,
corner.
let's go! LNN into stage 5, everybody!
Ah.
The pressure is starting to rise.
Yes, yes.
5 minutes left
Well,
on the
they
clock.
have one advantage. They have the Reimu Hacks box for the Yomu patterns, and it really does make a
Let's see,
difference.
Hugo. しっかりやろ
Come on. Do it for Lady White Rock! Please mute yourself until the LNN happens. Sure thing!
A jolt episode.
This. I wonder if they're gonna change any sort of strategy here on Yomu now.
You know what? I can't not talk. That's too hard. Whatever. Yomu, let's go.
Wait, you were actually just being silent. Oh, I just
Yes,
thought we
I
were-
was!
I thought we were just running out of things to say. Okay, well.
No! Wait, what? The pause? Oh, okay, there we go. Did you really think I could ever run out of things to say, Mino? Think about it for half a sec.
No.
There you go, you have it. So anyway, Yomu.
Right up on the screen. At least Raymer has room for that, though. That second misdirect when that happens.
Oh, they just gonna skip the. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, quick everybody, spam funny fish to distract Yomu.
More optimization going on here.
Might
And in this case, it's optimizing their own safety.
No, this is. I think Yukklsen is just gonna finish whatever.
At
they
this
get
point, you
at
have
this
3
point.
minutes
Yeah,
left on
no,
the clock.
You might as well just time this out. If it makes the consistency a little bit better, there's no reason
like I said,
not
they're
to.
opting for the safety here above all else.
Yeah, alright.
PCB really
Well,
has
the good thing is like KP will get another shot at Chen's final at least. So there's that. Alright, I'm actually looking at Chen's final. I really want KP to cap it. Come on. You got this, buddy.
They need more chances at stuff right after that before
Yeah, they
the
do.
timer
Come
runs
on.
out.
Let the Chen curse go away!
ちょっと通してもらいたいな。
She really is staying away from the
Come on,
players. Though,
come
wow.
on.
It's
You
panic
got
for
this, you got
everybody
this. She's
today,
dead,
yeah.
she's dead. You got this, you got this.
そうですよね。
Let's go! Chen curse
Angling.
lifted! Woo! Alright.
Okay, alright. All attention on Hell Godsword.
Yep.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, everybody! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, just don't die for the spell. Okay, there we go. Let's go! All eyes on Team Star. You got this. The LNN Dream lives on. You shall be the first finisher of this match. And the LNN. Let's go!
Good job.
Right there,
so
yeah.
good! So fucking good. You got this, buddy.
They do gotta dodge this one.
That just came out of nowhere. Jeez.
Oh god,
Actually,
did that
what are
know
they
that?
gonna
I'm
do?
sorry. I need a referee. That was unfair. I'm sorry though. That is against the TWC rules. Fuck you, Yomu.
They're resetting.
They're resetting.
really going for broke.
Oh my god!
These players will just not accept anything less than
Oh my
perfection.
God. It's LNN or go home.
They really are just to the bitter end. Just
Oh my god!
no,
They're
this
fighting
must be
teeth and
perfect.
nail
This
for this.
must be. You know, I respect it. If look, they have their own agency. These players have to make their own decisions. If this
Oh
is
my
what they believe is
fucking
best,
God.
you have to respect it.
Oh, 1 minute
You
and
just
a
gotta
half
hope
on
that
the
no one
clock.
would
You
be
know,
super
I'm
salty
just
after a death
saying.
like that, because that just came out of nowhere.
I mean, yeah, Yomu
Big
was
bullets
just out
suddenly
for
appearing right from
blood.
behind others after the slowdown ends, and just getting pushed into something you couldn't dodge through.
You know though, KP actually POCing places in my heart. Like, I'm happy to see gold point item, like
Go
gold
big or
point
go
item.
home. Yeah, just like
Oh god.
I think this is the most like perfection-oriented match I've ever seen on TWC. Like, I don't think it's ever been this strict.
It has never
they've
been this
all
strict
been going for
ever.
broke.
Like, everyone expects the other to do an LNN, but everyone is in the same boat right now. That's the funniest part.
The only change is just KP not going for the power cancel anymore.
Yeah, which I mean is fair. Okay, KP, all you
This
gotta
is
do
really spooky,
is just
though.
avoid becoming French. All right, you have one job.
What did you just say?
You gotta dodge early on, so you gotta dodge becoming French, because if you get hit, you become French, and that's why you reset. That's how it works, isn't it? Nice!
My last attempt at a really hard card before the time runs out.
Yeah? Oh god, 13 oh no! I don't like this at all!
This is uncomfortable.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody, that's the final run. If you gotta die, then don't.
No more resetting from here on out.
Please don't get hit.
That almost got
Alright.
nasty on second
Nice,
spell
the
there.
runs are locked in, so let's see what happens now.
This is...
See, every miss is now permanent until the end of the stream. Oh boy!
Well, the players are gonna need the final run magic now. They have no choice.
Yeah, we'll need final run magic, but then again, I believe, you know what? I believe everyone will be blessed by final run magic.
Oh, heads up.
Everyone has
No,
been, every
the
run has
middle
been
spell is
blessed.
being weird. That's really cursed.
Yeah, Maksim is being bullied by
There's a
others,
lot of
but it should-
lasers that are just sticking around on this spell.
Yeah. Alright, come on. Okay, now this is tense, good. Now this really is all or nothing. Oh no. Everyone is getting the I did not finish perfect cherry blossom
Oh, no.
alert. Wait, did someone get hit? No,
Maxim died on this, the stage portion.
No! Well, here is the first post-final run death.
He's gotta live with it now.
Yeah, you just gotta accept it and move on. Just don't die twice, alright, though. That would be really unfortunate.
No. It's all just the nightmare.
Please don't let it fall apart for everybody, though.
Alright, we still have one person in Ellen and Pace, though. Hear me out. The dream lives on Team Star. Team Star. The dream is alive.
They still gotta get to any of the heart attacks, though.
I mean, yes, but okay, look here. It's fine.
KP staying kind of
It
low on the
should be
screen
fine.
for the final spell, though.
Don't stop
That's
me,
risky.
fuck you.
Okay, now they're pushing up. That's better.
Alright. Alright. Still final run
It's
magic.
just tough. It's tough to just demand an Ellen and end in a time crunch.
Yeah, it's just that impossible.
It's just hard.
Yeah, Team Star is our
It
only
takes special
hope.
kinds of players to be able to perform in a format like this.
I mean, oh, absolutely. Like, not only do you have to be good at the game, you also gotta be consistent enough, and then you gotta deal with the pressure, and then, like, just the mind aspect, and then, like, the stamina. Just so many factors come into play. My god. Oh my god, well, now all I hope for is, like, we can get, like, one miss runs at least. From, honestly, both.
We still have a player on zero miss pace.
No, what I mean is, like, I hope Maksim and KP gets a one miss,
Yeah,
at least.
absolutely. You want to be optimistic, but...
Exactly, I believe in the one miss
There's
for
the
for
possibility
these
that
two.
the pressure's off them now that they have that one miss.
I mean, yeah, now it's like, let's just finish it
I
off.
don't know, because now they have
it's
to make sure they don't
either that
get
or,
5
like,
miss.
get all worked
Oh,
up
it's
that
right,
you
now
do
they
that
have the
more
pressure
times,
of,
yeah.
now they
Can
have the
keep the
pressure
anxiety
of,
under control.
oh god.
No, I think the pressure's even higher now because they've died in early game and they don't want a DNF.
Oh yeah, now the pressure is,
Those
oh
misses
god,
add
wait, maybe I should have taken my clear when I had the chance, kind of deal.
Do not let anxiety take control.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm worried, but it's fine. It's a first place tie, technically.
Oh, yeah, game over on power cancel with something I didn't even consider.
I mean,
because
yeah,
you're
you get
not
so
really
little
getting
resources,
extend.
so yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's
You know, knowing that this is final run now, and even Chen's pattern look terrifying.
Nothing is ever free. It's always what you gotta keep in mind.
Yeah. Alright, Chen, listen up. I know you've had a good time, But now is not the time to kill the player, alright? Just restrain yourself just this one time, please. Come on, Chen. Let the dream live on, I beg you. Alright, come on, please die
That's all
already.
spooky from Maksim there.
No, it
Alright,
seems to
good.
be stage 3 that's been killing the dream.
Alright, Chen has been nice enough. We are allowed to proceed to stage 3.
She
Maybe
can
I
go take a
wasn't
cat
giving
nap now.
Alice enough credit.
使いなんてないんですよ。
Stage 3 is honestly, these Alice openers are terrifying. I swear to god, it's so easy to bump into something on these.
It sometimes feel more
Nice.
terrifying the longer it goes on.
Yeah.
That's
It
something
reminds me
you're
of like
forced to deal
Yugi's
with
first.
some shots.
They remind me of Yugi's first knot in SA. It's kind of like the same
The
kind
way
of
they
just. It's not.
crisscross, yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
it's
that.
not that bad, but it's also terrifying at the same time. Kind of deal. And KP on meme theory, but again, it's alright. We should be fine. Right now, I'm
It's
just
like it
looking at
doesn't even
Team
start
Star.
taking damage until the pattern lasts several seconds.
Alright. Oh, they're skipping the spell! Oh no, they're timing down their borders, right? I forgot about that.
But the thing is, this mid-non right here also gets nastier the longer you let it last.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it just gets denser and denser, but it's
Wait,
it's,
it's fine.
static, so it...
Yeah, thank god, I forgot about that.
Depending on
For
Alice's
having my
movements,
brain
of
forgot
course.
about that.
No, Merlin is objectively the easiest once you understand the route. Probably. I mean,
No! I heard a pitchoon!
Oh, I'm cringing so hard right now, oh my god.
Oh, it's a 2 miss for KP!
well,
Just don't
That
die
is not
again!
something you'd expect to see out of KP. Being off just that little bit.
Just don't die again, alright, KP.
Yeah, they're past that hard part now, at least.
Yeah. Alright, Alice fight for Team
I like
Star.
how the shot is angled towards Lyrica.
Yeah, and then just stream under Lyrica and just do
I mean,
the rest
Wait,
of the
obviously-
Maxim broke a border? No! Oh no. Okay, but look, the Ellen Dream still lives on in Team Star, still.
Did they break a border? I thought it was a death that happened earlier. Unless it happened just now and I missed it.
I think it just happened now.
Come on, come on! Please, Dodge Oleo, you got this, buddy!
I mean, a
Against
border
their
break is
lookout.
better than a miss, because then they would have been near game over base. I have to wonder, is it even worth doing the routes anymore? Because all it takes is
I don't like they're
hits
getting
and
pushed to
then-
the corner, I do not like this.
By the
Okay,
time
it's
they
fine,
would get to
it's a cap.
spam, they'd presumably have more lives.
One
That's
more
when they can
wave, one
collect a
more
few
wave, don't
more
choke the
score
final
items.
Oh my god, Alice, please just die already! Thank you.
Good on them for surviving that long, though. Good
Oh my
stuff.
god. Yeah. Okay, Russian dolls.
I feel like you should try to be a little bit higher on Shindles, but it seems to be okay.
It's like
And they
noticeably
seem
high
to
up
be
or
fine,
more towards the
honestly.
bottom. They kind of like alternate between which
No!
lanes are more open versus closed.
Another Pichoon!
no.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It's not totally surprising considering where it happened, but yeah.
Oh, KP. Please don't DNF, KP. Hold on, I'm worried now.
Well, let's look at Lyrica's opener here, too. Ooh, that actually got kind of close there.
Yep.
Almost went straight up into a bullet.
Oh, they got an extend. Okay.
Yeah, from the point items.
We haven't even seen Resurrection Butterfly yet.
Also, yes, pray for
That's
Team
wild.
Star. Ellen and Dream. It's still alive. For now. Alright, what do I say for now? It's gonna stay alive until the end. Why do I gotta be pessimistic like that? Alright.
The carrier with Rim would be, I guess, when you're not able to shotgun so much, but they got through it.
God damn.
Fully passed Alice for this year, and yeah, she was pretty rough.
Oh, definitely. She was like, Alice was out for
Even
revenge.
if she's not the hardest stage 3 boss, it's not like she's easy either.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. God damn. Well, stage 4 LNN pace for Team Star at least.
By the time we got another extent here too from
Please
point items.
don't tell me Lily's the one that takes away the dream.
She will not take away the dream. She's not going to. Alright, you move fight for KP.
I mean, the players have been performing really well at Lily today, but she really can be mean. I've seen some insane stuff.
Oh, I've seen Lily just
like it.
bringer of
It can just be that
chaos.
bad sometimes.
You think Lily's cute, but she can be the bringer of chaos if she decides to.
Okay, Hellgod Sword.
Alright, come on, KP.
Good border timing.
Yeah.
We can do the first wave.
Alright, just please. I'm crossing my fingers. Don't die here. Come on, you got this, mate. You got
Stay in
this.
this lane or go elsewhere.
So you
Nice.
didn't really
Bit of
have an
awareness there, to
opportunity
move left a bit. Different lane this time, that's way more open.
Yeah, that's.
Ooh, that
really
is a
good.
really good read.
That was a very good cap.
well-deserved cap.
You never want to be
definitely.
like, you never want to restrict yourself to just one lane when you're trying to do that attack over and over. Always go somewhere else if you feel like it's going to be more open.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at Prison River's final real quick. This is kind of angled already. Look at that.
Alright, Lily for Team Star. Come on, Lily. You haven't taken a single hit, that you haven't taken a single death in match. So please.
Oh, they will have the border.
Watch out here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Actually,
come on,
this
come
border
on.
routing is really fantastic. It makes... Maybe that's why no one's been dying to Lily, just because the border iframes
go.
have really helped.
And a little
never
bit that
even
you can
considered-
just
that
not
was so
think
good.
about dodging
Yeah.
during that. And then just reset yourself for what comes after the iframes wear off.
Yeah. Oh, that was so beautiful. Dream.
Yeah, maybe Lily just isn't that bad anymore.
Alright. Alright, you move final. Come on, you got this, mate. I mean, we've only
The
had one
first
critical
ever
at stream.
LNN of
Goes
this
too high
game
up, there you
by
go.
HS back in the day did do the iframes on spam.
Really?
Yeah.
最後にガチ KO ぐらい見せるか一回ぐらい
Nice.
はい
And that's iframes in
Alright.
particular, not just power cancel, it sounds like.
So
no,
if
no one did the
KP
power
captures
cancel back
spam,
then,
then
no
it's
one-
to prove that they
was
wasted
just
their time
iframe.
going for the power cancel. I'm just saying.
So Sakiabi's just got to rely on her shots here. She can angle in a particular way to hit both spawn points. And that does help things considerably, but is still far from easy.
Yeah,
You
like
cap
it was,
that, you
it's
cap, you
never
cap, you cap
free,
this, you
but
cap it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really
Okay,
want to
yeah.
not stay close to slow bullets if you can help it, because they're the ones that
definitely.
hide the
It's
fast
tough.
bullets that snipe you.
It's just a really volatile section. It
Like, not much
So
rhyme or reason
far,
to
we've
it
only
other
had
than
one
just
successful spam,
what I
right?
mentioned.
We've only
I
had
don't
one
think
successful
anyone has
spam.
captured the spam yet.
No, we've had one.
Yeah, I believe
KP in
we
his
had,
first
yeah.
run, I believe.
Earlier on, though.
Yeah, we did at the very start.
Yeah, KP
Right.
has like one spam cap.
Yeah.
And Maksim opting for the mid spell here on stage 5.
Just so you know, KP has 1 miss of leeway before the run is
Alright, we
does like
got
0 points.
Lunasanon.
Yeah, come on, please! Do not die to the Lunasanon! You've already died to the
Saving this
last time
border
and it
for
was
this-
heartbreaking
the
enough.
second pack.
No!
Oh, Welp. Still felt like a
just
bit of
tough.
a gamble saving the border for the second half. You consider like that purple wave is
Wait,
also
don't
kind of
actually
nasty at
die now
times.
though. Because you broke a border, but don't actually go die.
No, I think they have to do it because of the.
They did Maxim.
Bam
Not Maxim.
root.
Did KP just break one too? Or am I seeing things?
Ooh.
No, when you do the border on the second wave, you have to get the border when the first non ends, which means you auto collect, which would ruin their route for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're
Wait,
saying
KP
KP
broke on
just broke a
spell
border
1?
on
Oh
spell
no,
1.
KP's
Yeah.
5 minutes!
I thought I
This
saw like tons of
match is going
small
down
cherry
the
items
gutter,
going towards them. That
everybody!
signifies a border break.
This match is Jolo over, everybody!
Not DNF yet.
They're not DNF.
5 minutes is still a valid
I mean,
clear.
okay, but they cannot get hit anymore!
Yes.
Okay, KP, you got this. Please do not DNF.
Iframes on Hellgod's sword one more time.
Come on,
Can they finish this
okay,
for this
KP's...
hard part here though.
Okay, KP's spinning, so the
Not
run
quite.
has been
Ooh, that
blessed,
was-
so we're all good.
They
was
just
a good
had to
catch.
sit still and pray during that last wave, but Maxim got through.
Yeah. The run has been blessed by the spin. That's how it works.
Well, Yuko isn't free, but she is. If you had to
Nice cap.
not die on a final boss, Yuko is a good boss for that. So
Honestly, yeah, having to
There
element in a
is
final boss,
actually
Yuko is
still hope.
probably one of the ones you want.
yeah.
The spin blessed the run.
It hasn't been only from KP that actually got to Yuko so far.
Yeah.
Because
So,
Maxim
chat.
reset on spam a long time ago.
Okay, Chad, hear
biggest
me out. The
concern right
Ellen
now
Dream
is-
may be dead, but the One Miss Dream, however, is still alive and doing well.
Glass half full.
So we shall aim at the One Miss Dream
They
now.
still have a very valid shot at taking this whole thing.
Oh, definitely. Team Star
It's
is in
all-
the lead.
It really is just now getting fewer misses than your opponent.
LNN is dead, but not LNN. Exactly, well said.
That is
LNN
actually
is dead,
true.
but LNN is still on the table. Okay, retirement non. I swear to God, I should die there. What was that, Micro?
Yeah, that's an important point. Yeah, it's talking to the chat here. I almost feel like people have gotten so affected by all the LNNs we got earlier this year in TWC that they kind of lost sight of that.
Yeah. Nice, good cap.
Some of this can definitely be humbling, though.
At stage 5 for Team Star. Whereas Maxim is about to get out of stage 5 with
I
2
mean, not
minutes.
being aggressive enough there. They made it through, though.
Yeah. I mean, assuming Yomu eventually just dies, then we should be into stage 6 with 2 miss. Whenever you want,
I
Yomu.
almost wonder if, like, Yomu's shots make
Whenever you
slow
want,
down bullets
Yomu.
here harder to see, too, when you're, like, right up in your face.
Okay, Sumizome.
Alright, come on. Nice. Alright, Sumizome, so hopefully we can... We haven't even seen an RB yet, it's just
This
crazy.
is where they were set on that first time they got this
Yeah.
far.
Please don't die. Please don't die.
Well, they seem to have the route for it.
Even with a route, you know what happens on Sumizome. That thing can kill.
Yeah, absolutely can.
Alright,
Okay.
nice.
Final
So,
spell.
the true final spell. Now, Resurrection Butterfly. You have 2 ways to do it. Either you're aggressive, and you do it at high up. That's what you should be doing, by the way. Or you do it at the bottom, which is terrifying. So, let's see how KP does it.
Yeah, higher
And
up.
KP's
A lot of
doing the
players like
aggressive
this
strat.
because you dodge them before all the red bullets start to like unfold and shoot down towards the bottom.
Yeah.
I've always gravitated towards dodging it higher up just because it's easier to
Same.
see.
It's
and
so much
the
easier
bullets
higher
aren't as
up.
spread out.
Yeah.
You definitely have to get used to looking at it, though.
I don't know. I've seen
can-
some people swear by bottom hugging.
Did Maxim capture
I'm one of
spam?
them, actually.
I didn't see. Oh,
Now
well.
you mentioned that.
Interesting.
Come on, KP. All you gotta do is
You can
cap.
probably chip it up to me not actually practicing the high up strat, because it still looks weird to look at, but
You got this. 27 seconds.
it's more so
Don't
that,
get the
you know,
don't get the 0 points. Come on.
It's just a really nerve-wracking spell. It just lasts forever, and it.
Yeah.
as survival spells are wont to do.
Let's go.
Yeah, the only dangerous part of this spell
Alright,
is
10
just the red
seconds
butterflies,
left.
though.
Come on,
so you
KP.
can kind of. Okay, they just have one wave to
All right,
get through.
final wave. Final wave. Don't choke now. Let's
good, no
go.
DNF
We
for
get points on
kpkp.
the board, baby.
I think it took this long for somebody to actually complete a run, yeah.
GG.
I know. We get
GGs.
points on the board. Here we go. First clear. Let's fucking go.
Meanwhile, it looks like Maksim is already past spam.
No.
Did
wait,
anything
there's
happen
two
on that,
mouse
chat?
cursors. No, KP said sorry. Don't be sorry, KP. Well, so Maxim supposedly captured spams. That's really cool. Currently 2 is pace.
Did someone say that Maxim
Rainbow and
had a
Marissa
third
versions
miss?
of that too. That's cute.
Yeah. No, the
And
knives!
Sakuya.
No! Rain, dodge it! That's a very funny ending blocker. Spin! Bro, what is this ending blocker?
The cutest thing ever is what?
I know, I love it!
Sakuya is all lonely now, no.
No, she's chasing him!
Ah, I see.
So yeah. So the 1 miss dream for Team Star still lives on, and Maxim can still absolutely get the 2 miss as well.
Oh yeah, Marissa B is fantastic for Yukko.
Yeah, I mean, we've mentioned the laser has piercing, so you're actually hitting, like,
Sume-Zome
both
just
You can
nails
two
it.
different
Yuko and
hitboxes at
defense
once
same time.
with that.
Oh, ethical spell too.
Okay, not spinning
It is
this.
still very learnable this way
Yeah,
too.
Oh, wait, hold
This is
on,
actually
hold
the
on.
exact same route I
Team
use.
Star on Hellgod Sword, Team Star.
Right.
They got this. Alright, yeah, that's a cap.
No, come close to the corner there. There
That's
you
a
go.
cap, right?
Now it should
Nice.
end right here. Right here. Anytime now. There you go.
Alright, so Team Star is still 1 miss, no bomb. But that's cool. That's really good. Alright, the knife non.
And you take
Now-
any good RNG you can, talking
Yeah.
about Helga's sword there.
So,
He's never
yeah,
complained,
that's
always
just. We
accept.
haven't really talked about this Yuko spell, but you pretty much just gotta misdirect. Like, just the explosion following you. And usually, I
You
like to
gotta
do,
make
like,
sure
the
that the
inverted
lasers
triangle.
don't like sideswipe you as they're spreading
Yeah.
out, but also like just before they explode, they're kind of like not all in one point. It's like a little circle. You gotta make sure you don't
Yeah.
get too close to that either.
Pretty much. I love the triangle strat on that spell.
No diagonal motions.
Yeah, that's a very good cap. Alright, Maxim, retirement non. But yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh my god. That was a bit scary for Team Star there for a second, a bit too close for comfort. Gotta say. Nice.
And just not being able to shotgun as effectively can affect things.
Yep. Alright, Hirokawa, you better graze the shit out of it.
Mostly. Kind of sticking to their planned route though.
That's close enough in my book.
One last look at Yomu's final here too.
Yeah, come on, it's the last Yamu final.
We're
You
about
have to
dodge
cap
this
it.
part. There you go.
It's the last Yamu final. You have to cap it. Come on.
Don't get surprised by anything.
Yeah. And it's fine so far. So far, you know. So far, so good.
Okay, now we get to see Sumizomi melt.
So far, yeah. Alright, almost dead. Corner dodge was terrifying there.
Yamu's final's still not dead, by the way. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. I've been staring at it this entire time. Oh, Yamu, please, I beg you, just die already.
Was he just having trouble staying under Yamu earlier in the attack or something?
And there we go. That's,
Nice.
That's how
Alright,
fast
so
Mercedes can kill.
So you cap these every day, right, Maxim? You cap these. Nice. RB time.
Nice and fast with Marissa B.
You know what? There is potential for like a perfect RB string this match. There is potential for the perfect RB streak.
Yeah,
Let's
just
go.
3 for 3. But
yeah, I believe in the 3 for 3.
This is gonna make or break this run right here.
Yeah. Oh, it's
He has to
spam for Team
survive this
Star.
in order to
Spam
stay
for.
ahead.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Team Star. The one Miss Dream lives
That
on.
was really well handled. They moved back and forth on the screen and
that was
used their
so
spread
good.
to just kill everything and make it easier. That was really good.
Let's go, Team Star. One miss.
Okay.
They
Alright,
still
go,
have a chance
Maxim.
at first here.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, watching RB is always so nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, there's still LNN, but with border breaks.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Alright. Come on, final wave! Do not choke here! And there we go! 2!
They're making it look so smooth.
Awesome.
Let's fucking go! Second clear of the stream!
Still very strong with a shot like this.
Yeah, for sure. Holy!
That's gonna be the run to beat.
LNN dream lives on.
Yes.
True!
And again, Yukklsen has
not
to no miss
LNN.
the rest of the game in order to stay ahead.
I prepared
Because the tie here goes
Let's
to
fucking
Maksim.
go!
Ooh, yummy.
Okay, Maxim, I'll send you my address, you mail it to me, alright?
Yeah, that really is making me hungry.
I know! Same! Especially the top left one. God damn it. Well, in any case, though, Team Star could take the win. All they gotta do is Ellen and Yuyuko. Surely it's
No
not
big
that
deal,
bad.
right?
Surely nothing bad could happen. Surely. Surely nobody has ever died when we've said that. But yes, in any case. We haven't really talked much about that non-spell, but it's because it's kind of just there.
What is there to say? This
Yeah,
non-spell
it's just- it
is a
exists.
non-spell of all time. It just exists. It's streaming.
It's like some shots can actually like not have to restream this one because they do enough
Look
damage
at
even to the
just
fan.
look at these. Just look at this scoreboard.
And
And that's what all the repeated runs can do over a much longer period of time than just 80 minutes.
Yo,
Yukklsen's
thanks
using
for
the same route I use
watching.
on
Let's
this too, I
go.
think.
Thanks for what?
Well, maybe not, yeah. I think it's someone else.
Thanks for walking? What? Okay, thanks for walking, everybody. Thanks for walking. Thanks for walking. No problem. It's always a pleasure, buddy.
I think the rest of the fight should be smooth sailing for Reimu B especially.
Yeah, honestly, the only dangerous thing at that point could be, I guess, RB, and that's it.
Sumi.
I mean, yeah, true. RB doesn't have a reasonable kill time on it, though.
Just keep those nerves under control.
True. Do it for Letty!
I think Sumizome is worse than RB.
Probably.
God, that's fair. Honestly, yeah.
Maybe not so much as Murasame, but
Because of how fast she kills it.
Oof.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
lot
we're
more
comfortable with this kind of
Zen
approach with misdirecting the
cluster.
lasers, though. It means like hugging a wall somewhere.
Oh,
Watch
God.
that.
Nice! Alright, retirement non? It's the last time we'll be seeing retirement non in a survival match? You know, I'm not even the one who came up with that name. I forgot who it was, but that definitely happened on Mountain of Fail, that I can tell you.
wait, True
Right, now
is
that is
the one
behind
who
us.
came up with it?
Was it? No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Truce. I heard that I heard that thing at Mountain of Fail, buddy.
I was wondering if this is referring to like something in there that's a retirement non instead. It just got appropriated for here.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. It is time for Sumizome, everybody! Come
The
on, you
hard
got
part
this,
really
mate.
is just the rice bullets. They can
Yeah.
be really mean sometimes.
Also,
With
nice
enough
99
practice,
out of
you're able to
99, yeah.
understand too, like how you're controlling where the butterflies go.
Yeah, the butterflies and the bubbles are
So
very
they have
predictable.
it down. This is extremely
And
clean
the
so
bubbles
far.
are based on where
Ah!
Yuko is, which can change
Okay, that was
slightly.
a bit scary, but still.
But generally
it's
speaking,
still like,
you can move Yuko in the same into the roughly the same spots.
yeah, I mean,
you
the PCB
understand
has
roughly where
boss
they're gonna
manip.
go.
Like, PCB has movement manip anyway.
That is a big reason why that works.
Yeah, our very
Alright,
beautiful
one down, one
cap.
to go.
All right,
The finale.
everybody. This could be the winning run for Team Star. All you gotta do is capture RB, get the perfect RB streak coming. Let's fucking go. Remember, this run is still LNN too.
As high up as the other players, just in the first wave. Let's see if they change that here.
The run is still LNN.
This almost seems like a hybrid between the two styles, where they're staying.
Come on, you got this, mate. You got this, mate. Don't choke here. Don't choke this. Come on. All right. They're doing it surprisingly low. I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm
It's,
saying like
I
they're
don't
staying
like
high up,
that.
but then just like letting themselves get pushed down a little bit
Yeah, I just
based on how
I mean,
things unfold.
then again, it seems to be how they do it, so I guess. But like, I don't like that strat at all.
Okay.
Yeah. It's important to remember too that after the fourth circle of butterflies shoots out, you do have a little bit of time before the bubbles reach you, so you have time to like
Yeah,
get back
yeah.
to the center.
All right, come on. The
Joel
penultimate wave.
waves. Okay.
All right, final wave. Final wave. You don't choke this, buddy. Come on.
Good job.
Let's go.
And there it is.
Perfect RB streak.
Alrighty.
Let's
Perfect
fucking go.
RB
And
streak.
Team
the
Star
LNN
takes the
it's
win.
LNN.
And this is technically LNN, just
Yes,
with
you
one border
wanted
break.
The LNN dream. No one ever specified LNN.
It's not fully perfect, but
the
that is
LNN
still
dream
very
lived
good last
on.
run magic right there.
It's LNN 1PB! It's technically LNN! My prediction at the start was right! See, chat, I didn't jinx anything, see? What are you pausing? What are you pausing? Why are you pausing? Don't quit the run now, why are you pausing?
Taking a breather.
Why are you pausing?
They gotta save the replay at some point, right? Oh, it's the ending block.
Let's
set
play
up, I get it.
PCB!
Let's play PCB.
Rainbow
This
Bay!
is nice art.
That's very pretty, yeah. That's some very good
Brings
art.
me to Letty.
Let's go!
Yeah, well done from all the players, though.
Yeah, for sure.
It got very tense until the end, but when it mattered most, they pulled it out.
Terrifying for sure,
Yeah, we
my
weren't
god.
gonna get a DNF. It got a little bit close there, but
Yeah.
Just a little
is-
bit, you say.
We got a little bit spooked, right? Just a little bit.
Looks like that's
Goddamn.
gonna do it.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, just get your safety run and that's all I'm gonna be saying, yeah. Can you imagine KP could have had like probably way less pressure if they had just finished the run?
It would have been an improvement over what they eventually got. That's
Yeah,
the
for
gamble
sure.
they took.
It is a gamble. Like, they couldn't have known, right? Like, you can never really know how things will
Yeah.
turn out. So at the same time,
Hindsight is
it's not that they're-
2020.
Yeah. I think the choice was fine. They have their agency. And
Wait, the
they-
stream just died?
Yeah,
Oh.
like it's not unexpected, but
Oh,
Oh, it's so fucking
I
good.
see. They're racing to the power. And then
It's
Sakia
so
just doesn't need it
fucking good.
because she has the
time stop.
It's so fucking good.
No, it's good.
Oh god. Well, shout out to Rainery for making this amazing this amazing ending art.
That
It's
is
so
one of the
cute.
best PCB fan arts I've ever seen. That's amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
Marissa
Everyone's just
needing
going
it
for the power
most,
cancel,
Raymer,
dude.
like, semi-confident, and Sakia just doesn't need it because she's got the angled.
And Marissa's like,
That's good. That's so good.
Help me!
oh, this is so good. I love it. So yes, everybody, the results are here. The results are as follow. On the last place, you have Team Luna, kpkp, who despite having an amazing first run, thank you, Mino, they unfortunately reset it when they could have had a pretty good placeholder on. And sadly,
Hey,
they finished with...
let's not dwell on that. They did good.
True, I mean, everyone did good, right? But at the end, final run, they ended up with a 5 miss, which still got point on the board. So yeah, they got 0.25 TWC points. On second place, you got Maksim, Team Sony, with Marissa B 2 miss and 3.5 points. Again, amazing performance for this player as well. They
Still a
really
very strong
struggled.
one with considering the shot type.
Yeah, they really played a rough one. And honestly, they really just they struggled to get like into stage 6 as a whole. And when they finally did, they got an amazing 2 miss. And last but not least, Team Star, first place, 4 points with a Raymu B. No miss, no bomb, 1 border break. Yes, I'm coping. No miss, no bomb, 1 border break.
You haven't said a lie.
With 4 points. Again, the Element Dream lived on until the end, even though not how we truly expected it to happen. But still, amazing performance from this player as well. Well-deserved win. Just amazing just amazing dodging, amazing just stamina as well. This game is long. Like,
Yeah,
my
very
god.
much so.
Oh, hey, I
Oh.
wasn't finished. Fuck you. Oh, well. Well, you guys better stay tuned because tomorrow we'll be going in hell with SA Allergic No Bomb. It's going to be hell.
Such a good game.
I mean, SA is my favorite Touhou game, so yeah.
Yes,
You
same
bet I'm
here.
gonna be here for it. Right?
My first Touhou game that remains my favorite. Just a
first
shame I
Touhou-
won't be able to see this live.
Oh, I gotta
Considering
wake
who
up
we,
at...
who we got on the slate here too. That's gonna be very good play.
I gotta
think, for
wake up
everybody.
at like 8 for this, alright?
Yeah, you're still luckier than the rest of us.
I mean, true, but like, the time is shit for that game, alright? I don't know why the time's so shit for it, but it is, alright? The time sucks for everyone.
Except Asia, of course.
Yeah, but the time sucks. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, still,
any case,
everybody should
Survival-
look forward to this match. I'm expecting
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of big things out of it.
Oh, same. I mean,
It's one of the few
SA is
games
just-
left that hasn't had an LNN on stream yet, so there's a possibility there.
True. God, I want one. Also, we'll get to see Orin, and everyone knows Orin is the best cat.
I'm open
Absolutely.
for Marissa C.
I'm expecting death to Shackles. Oh god. Oh my god. All right, I already know what the end art for SA is, and I'm just gonna tell you guys it's an absolute masterpiece.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that too.
The ending art for SA, you guys are gonna freaking love it. Let me just tell you that. But yeah. But that's not all we have for you guys tomorrow. We have another match. Any moment now?
We got the slide for it here.
Yeah, we do. Come on. It's time for a transition. I said transition. You're making me look like an idiot. Transition.
Send the good
Fuck
vibes
you,
to the
fine.
streamers.
Transition.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah.
So as if going to hell once wasn't enough, we get to go to hell a second
Oh
time.
my god, that background is gorgeous.
It's so
Yes,
good, I know, right? So yes,
Wow.
tomorrow
Yeah,
we will
Woodblock
also
really has
be
some great
having.
backgrounds.
We will also be having tomorrow Wily Beast and Weakest Creature Lunatic No Bomb. You guys saw scoring. Now it's about to survive it. We won't be chasing other hyper our way through the game this time. We'll be dealing with everything the game has to offer, including the dreaded Stage 3. Woo!
Who can handle the streaming the best?
I know,
That's
right?
That's an open question.
Yep, the tap 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 game.
Yeah. You guys definitely better be there for Wabauk. I don't think Wabauk is one of those games I still haven't had also on LN yet. Live.
What do you mean?
I thought it did.
Wait,
Multiple
has- wait.
times.
Yeah, the very first
It's
year.
like
too,
one
that
of
Wait, you're
was
right.
last.
No, forget
Element
about it.
games.
Forget about it. I had something else in my mind. I had something else in my mind. Don't worry about it. I had something else in my mind. Okay, but hear me out. It hasn't had an LNN this year yet. I'm right, and you guys are wrong.
Everybody's got to get their chance.
See, that's why I went to law school, to get out of situations
Zero
like
in their
these.
attempts.
This is why I went to law school, so I can get out of situations like these. Anyway.
Relighting.
Anyway. Wabauk definitely a game that's really consistent as well, and is not that hard, and like it's not that difficult to get to like the late game as well. So we can definitely
what kind of stuff can
expect.
trip you up in the late game, though. Once you
Yeah,
actually
I
get
mean,
there.
we can definitely expect a lot of late game entries again, and then we'll just see what happens. Keiki's there, fuck lines, fuck Mayumi because she can be a bully, fuck McDonald's, all these things come together in the Wabauk late
Especially
game.
when you consider some of the weakest shots in this game, too. They have
Oh
some
god,
particular
yeah.
struggles on those kinds of attacks.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, we have one more match too this
What?
weekend, right?
No?
Do we now?
Do we?
No?
No, we don't. Never mind.
We don't.
Ignore me.
I have been off work this weekend, don't add
Ignore
more!
me. We're good, we're
Free
good.
transition! Can we get another transition for free? Come on.
Well,
Come on, transition!
Come
on!
Wrap up.
The game's
Give
so
me a
nice we
transition
play
for
it
good
twice.
measure, come on! God damn it. I wanted my transition! Fuck you!
I just want to see this background leave this tunnel here. And go back out
And
to
I'm
the
just saying,
surface.
Ceres is just salty because I won yesterday, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, in any case, that's actually it. That's gonna be it for Tower Cup 2024 PCB Lunatic Survival. We hope you guys had an amazing time. Shoutouts to all the players, really it was just such a tense match with all the players just really wanting to get the perfect run right away, which devolved into just tense final run where everyone was fighting for the clear. It was just, my god.
Not something we
I've ne-
necessarily expected, but
I was not expecting PCB to turn out like this, I'm telling you. God damn.
still very entertaining, and still congrats to all the players for pulling out what they could.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that definitely was an amazing match. There will maybe be a TRS tonight, just so you guys know. I will not stick around for the entire thing because I have to wake up for essay tomorrow. But yeah, in any
Ooh,
case,
look at that.
yeah, because of course I'm gonna be there for essay. And yeah, thank you so much, Mino and Trace, of course, for being on com. You did an
course.
amazing
Yeah,
job.
thanks
It's
for
always
having us, as always.
lovely to have you guys on board. Today's broadcast was brought to you. The English broadcast was brought to you by Cirrus. So shout outs to Cirrus for an English broadcast and not giving my transition. I'm still salty about that. Give me a transition before I leave, please. I'm
I'll
not getting
give
my
you one
transition.
more.
Let's
There
go!
you
All right. We're even now. So yes, that was Tower Cup. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you later.
Take care.